What is good? Chris Rios back in the house with me for another stream. Chris, are you good? Can you hear me?
Of course I can, sir. How are you, Mehmet? Let's
I
go,
am
man.
not bad. I'm not bad. We're late, but we're here as usual. That's how you have to kick off a stream, right? About 15 minutes late. And
Yeah.
I'm peeping the Giants hoodie. What's going on here? Why is the Cowboy merch not on? Why we got the Giants on? Chris, explain what vermin is this, huh?
Well, of course I've got to run it back. I have a just really, really quick. I actually collect tons of throwback gear. Every NFL team around the league, I love it. If it's on eBay, I can find it. I'm gonna get it.
Okay.
And that all being said, I have Giants plus 11. So let's go. I'm back in the
Oh,
game,
here we
people. We
are.
are rolling again. We're not stopping. But hey, Mehmet, you got to get out of here, man. Come on, let's start the game. I'm railing it, and we're back in it. New York love. I'll go ahead and take it. Rep the NFC East all day. Take it.
With the tracksuit repping, you've got to have you've got to have that accent, man. I'm liking it. I'm liking what I'm seeing
Let's
here, Chris.
roll. Let's roll. Let's roll.
Old
Let's
school.
roll.
I feel like I'm looking at the coach of
Oh yeah,
Lawrence Taylor right here.
this is Apex. I love Apex, dude. It's so cool. This stuff is older than me.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's
It's
probably older than you, right?
easily. It's nuts. It's crazy. Like this is back when they won Super Bowls on purpose. Like
Yeah, and not accidentally.
no, you're not
Not no
accidentally
helmet,
against.
not no helmet catches
Right?
to
I
bring
mean,
you
come
there.
on. Let's be real. They didn't win a Super Bowl on purpose. No one won a
No,
Super
no,
Bowl
no.
on purpose. Hey, everybody out there, though, really quick. Chris Rios here again, host of Hammer Time, available on all platforms. Spotify, Apple, Google, you name it. Um, Gambling podcast, sports talk every single week. We get really raunchy, we get really real, and we love it. I'm actually going to have somebody from our podcast label over here in Texas at Stadium Junkies Media. Feel free to follow that on YouTube, by the way. He will be here shortly. He hosts his own show. Let's just talk about it. They talk about other alternative type sports, everything literally from football all the way down to video games, wrestling, and more. So very, very interesting stuff. And even more importantly, he's a Dallas Cowboys fan, and
Oh no.
he's very embedded. He's another journalist, sports journalism major from over here in Texas. So pretty excited to have that happen whenever it does, and it's actually his birthday, so that's kind of cool too.
That's good.
Yeah. Other than that, though, we got a pretty cool game here. Again, it's supposed to be a blowout, Mehmet.
Yeah.
Supposed to be, but we
Supposed to
know what.
be.
But we know how that doesn't mean a damn thing after
Not in
yesterday,
this
right?
league. Not in this
Not
league.
not in this league, not for long, just like your lead might be. Ask the Chargers. But hey, they pulled it off yesterday. I don't would
Right?
not be surprised if we see another game just like that today. I think the Giants definitely cover 11, but hey, you cannot bet on Tom Brady losing 3 games in a row. That is just generally not possible, right? I don't know the
Hmm.
equation for it, but I'm sure math doesn't allow it. It's like
Some
gravity
math
goes
doesn't. Yeah,
down.
some math doesn't add up
Yeah, it just
somewhere.
doesn't. It just, the universe doesn't. The physics, right? It just doesn't. It just you can't change it. They're just laws of the universe, right? And that's what
Right.
Tom Brady is here. You would know that better than anybody else. So I'm pretty
Hmm.
excited to see how this plays out. But what do you think? Who do you got winning this game?
You know, I don't. I don't. I don't usually bet against Tom. That's for sure. You know that. I've got the jersey on. This isn't intentional. But I don't usually
Oh,
bet against Tom. No matter what. No matter what situation we're in here. I know we've had a rough patch, and like you said, there's not many times where you see Tom Brady lose 1, 2, 3 games in a row. If he does lose, he usually bounces back. And this team is still a good team. Gronkowski seems to be back in the lineup, if I'm right
yeah. Yep.
today,
Hmm.
which is unusual. Just
Hey,
actually getting a catch just now. Um,
speaking of fantasy, I'm actually glad it worked out that way because I shoved him on my lineup as a gamble. Completely had no idea.
oh, just that. Well, it was supposed to be he was out for the season, is what I was hearing.
I mean,
But
yeah, I don't
he's
know,
back.
man.
He fights through injury.
He's a
I
tough son of
mean,
a bitch. He's a tough son of a bitch. I mean, I can't.
right?
I don't want to say other than that, man. He didn't even watch film.
He just goes out there and play. But no, I
He
think
just.
hey, the Giants, Tom Brady, and the Giants, we know how that goes sometimes. So we never know. But I think I'm pretty confident in the Bucks finding a win here, whether that's running it on the ground game, whether that's uh, going through the air. I know AB, I believe, still out. So Tom Brady's still got Gronkowski, and I believe Mike Evans is pretty much healthy. Fournette's running the ball so far, looking nice out there. Obviously, Ronald Jones also another target for him out the backfield. I mean, Tom Brady, you can never bet against him. And I think today we're not doing that. Obviously, Godwin out there as well. I forgot to mention him. We're not doing that today. So I'm going to go with the Bucks. But you never know. Danny Dimes might make this interesting. Maybe we see something.
But the real question is, if anyone's out there, even overseas, and there's a lot more gamblers actually in Europe than there are in America. But hey, but do they win by more or less than 11?
Ooh, I say more.
Okay, here we go.
Chris, I think it comes down to the line. I think it will be close down the stretch, and I think in the fourth quarter, the Bucs show their dominance and just why they are a better football team, and maybe put up and maybe got by 14, adding a bit of salt on their injury and getting the win. So I believe give it time. This game will be close, but then once the Bucs get into it, especially down the stretch, they will prove they are the better team and take the win tonight. I know you don't want that. I know you want the money.
No. I mean, hell, I think he'll. I mean, again, I think the Bucs will definitely still win. I don't know if it'll be 11. I don't know. It'll be tough. The Buccaneers have a lot to prove. Tom Brady's really pissed off, and as we go to the end of the first quarter here,
first quarter's finished. Second quarter's starting already, and we're just getting into this. Still talking about the team. Still talking about the matchups.
I mean, it's if I'm the Giants, I'm probably pretty happy where this is. I don't know. I'm excited to see how this game plays out in the second half. More particularly, I think having Saquon Barkley back, getting his legs warm, really warm, contact warm, that's going to be important.
It's not injury warm. That's where we need to draw the line.
That's flaming hot. That's on fire. Need to
draw the line. You don't know where it's going to go though with him being in the team and being back on the football field. You know what we've seen some ups and downs from him, Chris, and I hope we don't see anything today, but I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up going down in this game as well. You know how it is with this guy.
I mean, at that point, the question would, if that happened, they fired Joe Judge, because it's just, you can't do that to yourself. I mean, you just can't consistently, like, there'd be no point to it. You're last in the division, right? There'd be really no incentive unless you go on a perfect run. Like, you either bring back Barkley fully healthy or not at all. So I don't know.
I don't believe coming into this game that he has anywhere near 100%. But just to have him back in the lineup, it's just godsend for them, right?
Absolutely. They need that.
What else do you have in that team? Other than him? So just to have him back on that field.
Oh, funny thing is, I actually have Daniel. Believe it or not, because I have my quarterback's on a bye week. I actually have Daniel Jones.
Oh no.
In
no.
Game.
How many? Are you winning right now, or do you need some points from Daniel to?
In the league I give a shit about, I am winning, and I'm gonna win handsomely. And that's the one I have Daniel Jones in. The other one I'm going to lose in, I never had a shot. Because Dak Prescott had negative points.
Yeah, you were saying that last night. Negative what, 3?
So bad the app is telling me tap here to see score breakdown on Dak Prescott. Basically, like saying, like, in case you don't believe me, here's what happened. That's so crazy.
Here's why you're losing today.
Here's why he sucked. Here's why he sucked balls today. We'll show you why you suck. God,
it's not your fault, man. It's not your fault.
It's an embarrassing feature.
Situation.
Hell no, there's not. That sucks. Cowboys are going to come back hard, but I'm worried about Thanksgiving, because now I just learned before the show here that we're going to be without Amari Cooper and potentially CeeDee Lamb. So
Tom Brady going deep here. Nothing came out of it. I don't know where you are on the Chris. I'm at 14 minutes 26 seconds right now, Chris.
Yeah, I think it actually, again, I think I'm a couple minutes behind you, or something, or like a minute behind you, because I'm looking at Antoine Winfield close-up stats, and then they're about to start. I'm
already on the third.
But I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna wait for before I even bother syncing. I'm just gonna wait for Tony. But yeah, there we go. Give me the play-by-play though.
3rd and 4. I can tell you that.
You're allowed to give Gabe play-by-play, right?
Yeah, I've had to do the yesterday as well, carrying the play-by-play
Oh
Third and
man.
4, Tom Brady drops back. A little bit of pressure. Tom Brady's putting on the Jets, makes a man miss, slides down, takes out a Giants player leg. Oh, that's mean, Tom Brady. You can't see this, but Tom Brady just hurdled the
Oh,
guy.
you're lying. No way.
When I say by hurdles, I mean he tried to tackle him and he jumped about an inch over his head.
I
So
skipped. He
and then
skipped over a guy.
he gains about 8 yards in that play, slides down, and swipes out a defender's leg in the process.
Well, I mean, yeah. If he was a Patriot, he just would have, grabbed his ankle.
Hey, we did say Tom Brady doesn't usually lose this many games, so you can see that feistiness there, getting the first down
Patriots losing.
running.
Patriots are with Tom Brady or Bucks with Tom Brady losing 3 in a row, dude. You might as you could historically you could bet your house on that and win a mansion.
Totally, yeah, that's true. I mean, I would take Tom Brady in that situation, especially with the Patriots with Bill Belichick there. I mean,
of course,
the Bucks is a bit of different narrative, a bit relaxed, but you can't lose that many games in a row with Bill Belichick there and take that on the chin.
But today with the Bucks, it just doesn't feel the same, right? Like it feels like they could lose today potentially. I mean,
the way they've been playing.
Still old as shit. Right? Yeah. They've been playing bad. They're beat up. He's old as shit still. I mean, you gotta take everything into account, even though certain things haven't played to be consistent. I mean,
well, we have 3rd and 4 again here. The drive is almost intercepted at the line, but it's being deflected there. So yeah, 3rd and 4, and the Bucks are in another challenging position. They're obviously still have 7 on the scoreboard. So points here would still put them in a better place than wherever they are. And Evans finds the first down there and keeps the drive moving. Good pass there from Tom Brady to the outs. That's obviously what Tom Brady does the best. Throw that ball to the out, make it work.
Let me find out Tom Brady's like the new he's like an old Lamar Jackson. He's just out there dashing. Slicing and dicing.
Picking up some yards on the floor as well. I like it.
I love how he can get so pumped. I love how he still's got that. You can still feel that. Still have that emotion.
That juice after all these years.
Man.
There's not much that gets you excited, I guess, in life. But Tom Brady, all it is, you just gotta get that football in your hands, and he's a different guy, different chap, if you want to say. 1st and goal, Tom Brady misses that pass to the out. 2nd and goal. Are you in the game, Chris? Are you in the game?
Oh yeah, I am.
Here we are. I'll pause it for you when I get somewhere notable in the game. I'll give you something to hold on to.
All right.
Tell me when it's 12:10 in the game, which would be a stop clock on 2nd and goal with 15 seconds on the play clock.
Okay.
It'd be right after Mike Evans has his little promo.
Could be like a minute. Could be like a minute, but let's see. Hopefully nothing too crazy. It's still
12:10.
Still a tough
Slightly.
Man, still a tough experience here. Tom Brady, man. It's crazy. Do you think they changed their uniforms for Tom Brady? It's like, hey, we'll get rid of those really shitty gray, orange things and go back to the.
I don't think Tom cares in the way he's been playing.
He cares about
uniform all his life,
He cares about numbers on jerseys.
Yeah, that's true. Old school.
I don't know.
Maybe he likes old uniforms. Maybe he would be playing a lot better if he had an old uniform. Yeah.
Like this matchup looks pretty badass. Like I actually think the Giants throwbacks is cool.
Yeah, definitely.
You said 12-10, right?
Yeah, 12-10, 15 on the play.
Okay. And go.
We should be in the same place now. We should have a little circles being drawn on the screen, and the snap goes ahead for no yards.
Perfect.
No yards there on the drive. 3rd and goal coming up. Ooh.
Oh, after the Mike Evans promo. Dang. Here, pause it again one more time. Just 10 seconds. Just like 10 seconds.
I'm at 11:49. Okay.
because there was a zoom up of him earlier. I thought that's what you meant. They were promoting.
Yeah, tell me when you're
I
at
know they had their
11:49.
own graphic. 11:49. And go.
Okay.
All right.
a little bit of effort. A little bit of effort. We'll make
A little
it.
bit of
We'll
effort. A
make
little
it,
bit of
Chris.
effort. Brian
You
will
gotta
let
take what you get. Take what you get, and we'll be happy.
Here we go. 3rd down and goal.
Big one here to take the lead. 14 points. Would look nice on the scoreboard there. Drop back, Tom Brady. No one seems to be open under pressure, and he's gonna throw that out the end zone. Man, what an arm he has still at his age, man. What a fit arm. The way he just zips that ball out. I know
Let
that
it
was to
fly.
no one, but he zips it out.
Man.
Pliability. If you follow what he preaches with his fitness and his health, it's all about the pliability.
I wonder if they go for it here and just say screw it.
Nah, Ryan Succup's on the field, and I think it's a bit too far out, and it's a bit too early on. Because I know you have an eager mind, but it's old school football here with Brady, right? And Bruce
Right.
Arians.
I think if they had won the last 2 games, they wouldn't care. They would just go for it.
Yeah, you need it here now. Field goal is good. Bucks lead by 7 right now. What do you think, Chris? Is this going the way you want it to go, or are you not fussed?
This is going about as expected. I mean, at this point, like I said, it's just the Giants are going to start slow, right? And
yeah.
And the Buccaneers need this way more than anyone else probably in the NFL right now. So I wouldn't be that surprised to see this stick this way for a minute. All I'm wondering is the Giants are going to put themselves in a position, regardless of the score, if they can just score a touchdown and prove themselves that they can score a touchdown before the halftime.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of significance in this game for the Bucks to get themselves back on track. Obviously, not a big game, but when you account where they are and what they need to prove, they need to be that team. If they want to be the team going into the playoffs, you've got to beat teams like the Giants. After losing to teams like the Washington football team, you need to be going out there and beating the Giants and proving to people, hey, don't watch what happened last week. You know what I mean? Watch what we're doing now. So I think if anything, if you are the Bucks though, and you feel confident in this game, you should just go for an absolute beat the brakes off the Giants and make teams scared of you again. You know what I mean? Otherwise, there's no incentive for teams to worry or teams to care if you're just gonna.
That's a good point though. That's a good point. That's a good point though, because what's the schedule look like for the Bucks going forward?
Read it out to us. See what you got.
I have got. Let's see. Damn, they played the Colts, then the Falcons, nothing. But interdivision, then Bills, Saints, Panthers, who are hype. Jets, Panthers again. So I feel like they'll lose one of those Panthers games just randomly. And then they might lose to the Colts. They could lose to the Bills.
It's a prove it moment, right?
Yeah, no kidding.
Absolute prove it moment for a team that's been struggling recently. Let's see if we can find any.
Hey, Mehmet, are you seeing any notification that Tony is trying to join this?
Oh yeah, I see him now. I've got him.
Oh, okay. I'm not that familiar with Storm.
No, we don't get a notification. We just get him pop up in the bottom. If Tony, if you can hear us, wave a hand or something. Yeah, okay. You ready to be added in? Do us get you in now? Sweet. We can't hear him until he gets in. So let's get him in. Let me change this quick.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, if you want to introduce your co-host before we get him in while I sort out an screen for him.
Absolutely, I am. Guys, coming up right now, hosts of the Let's Just Talk About podcast, available on all platforms on the internet: Spotify, Apple, Google, Amazon, iHeartRadio, just like me. Within the Junkies, Stadium Junkies media label. I love him. Former producer of mine, Tony Lopez. Happy birthday, by the way.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up?
Hey,
Welcome,
what's
Tony.
up,
Welcome
dude?
in,
Hell
man.
yeah.
You
He's
see him over
stoked.
here?
Oh, the AB.
The Antonio Brown.
Oh,
Nice.
I think we're all in suit for today. AB, we've got the Giants, and we have Brady.
They're
Whether or not-
ties.
whether or not it's related to the Bucks or the Giants as such, yours is, but we've still got something here. We've still got a little bit of, I guess, fluidness going on for
See,
once.
as a Cowboys fan, I still wouldn't be caught dead in just a regular Giants, like anything. Has to be Lawrence Taylor related, you know?
Oh, okay. That's fair
Just-
enough. That's fair enough.
I was going for more of Bill Parcells. You know,
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
You know, fucking. Nah. You know,
Very straightforward.
yeah.
Very
Bill Parcells coaches Zach Wilson.
Mhm.
No, I'm just playing.
Please
if
no.
Bill enjoyed a good headband sometimes, then you would be on it, Chris.
I'd take that. I'll take
Take
that. I'll take that. Tony, you had a chance to watch some of this game so far?
I'm actually watching it live just like you guys are.
We might as well sync up or something because
We're probably. Oh, Daniel Jones gets pummeled there on 3rd and 2nd.
I am behind. Well, no, actually, I am not. I am. I just went to commercial break after the punt.
Yeah, see, you're ahead of
Oh,
us.
wow.
We had to
wait,
catch up.
wow, you're that ahead.
And the fun part is I'm using my Xbox. So
Can you pause? Are you able to pause?
It's live TV. I am not able to pause.
Oh no,
Don't worry. Don't worry. I don't spoil. I do. a
no
pretty good job with
spoilers. No spoilers here, Tony.
it. Except for a Geico commercial. That's it.
Oh, we do look
Oh,
back.
right. Don't
Yeah,
chill, dude. I don't know what he's gonna do next.
We're
I'm
only getting
playing.
4th and 2 with the punt here.
Yeah, I just saw the punt. Yeah, man. What is like? How is that? How are y'all that behind?
We're only
Chris
behind
especially.
because Chris is behind.
If anything, yeah, I'm even more behind. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm way
From
more
you,
behind.
Chris.
Mine's
Dude.
live TV. Mine's live
'Cause
TV.
Because I'm running this out of the the computer and everything over here.
Yeah.
Like I'm running both. They're all off internet. It sucks.
I mean, I
But-
got the Xbox off to the wire. I got the computer on Wi-Fi. I got stats on the phone, and I've got cake and
Oh.
ice cream in front of me as well.
Lit. I love it.
Perfect.
I freaking love
What
it,
a
man.
night.
I freaking
What a
love
night.
it. So, Tony, did the Giants or did the Bucks cover it? The line was -11 for the Bucks. That's a ton. 11's a lot of points. Looking at the game right now.
I
All
think
right.
the Bucks. I think the Bucks will. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like the
Win by
Giants are
more.
that garbage.
They are pretty garbage. I'm only thinking. I feel like, I don't know. Call me crazy. I feel like Saquon might kind of get his legs back in the second half.
Again, but he was playing. Okay, just
No Vita Vea. No Vita Vea. It might.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Might just kind of pound the
The one
rock.
thing I'm more worried about is like their what is it? Their secondary because their front. No, they're cool on the front.
Mm.
Yeah, they're gonna get burned easy.
Yeah, they
Bradbury sucks.
They said on the broadcast there's been 10 different starting secondary players for the Bucks this season.
Yeah, for sure. Easy.
And it's wow.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's tough. They're gonna have. It's gonna be tough to have a Super Bowl repeat for either of those teams. They're in really tough positions. Like, just they're not really. I mean, they're both have the opportunity, but I don't know if they're necessarily equipped.
I still say Arizona.
Yeah, he did call Arizona. That's tough.
You have a lot of faith in the Giants to say they're a divisional opponent out here right now.
I have I have no faith in the
love.
Giants. He just has a lot of love for Jason Garrett.
No, I do not have a lot of love for Jason Garrett. I do not. Don't fucking say that here. That's ridiculous. No, I was just saying. I have gear for everything. I have gear for everything.
You just have to clap. You know, just gotta
If
clap.
anything, why are you wearing the jersey of the enemy during game week?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Thanksgiving.
Right.
Oh.
A 3-day week should be like that's atrocious, dude. You know that's fucking impossible.
I mean, at least we're not playing a Monday night going into a Thursday.
You just go home and sleep. Like they must have like a Thanksgiving week policy where it's like no nut Thanksgiving. Like do not have sex with your wife.
Oh,
like,
Tom Brady intercepted there.
Oh,
Picked up by the Giants, takes it down to the 1 yard line.
Not his fault.
From Tony there.
Not his fault either.
No.
Really tipped pass from Mike Evans, just not able to corral the ball in.
Right, and that's based right on him. There's no excuses not to get that. It's not even the slightest bit like outthrown or underthrown or whatever. You can't. Yeah, as a star receiver, you can't be making those errors. Someone's going to get absolutely slated when they get to the sideline by Brady. And he doesn't even come up. He doesn't even come up with the tackle. Embarrassment. Absolute embarrassment.
Who is Brady going to scream at when he gets to the sideline? That's what I want to know.
Cameras are already on him. His face is red like a tomato. Or as I should say, Chris, and look what we got our old friend back, like a blood orange.
Ooh.
Like a blood orange and cranberry.
Oh my God.
Hey, spicy game here. Spicy game. First and goal. Giants already knocking on the door. Danny Dimes.
Knocking on the doorstep.
All right.
You gotta love it.
Here you go, Chris.
You gotta love it.
Topo Chico, baby. Topo Chico hard seltzer.
I love those. Those are fire, dude. They don't even know out there.
They don't even know about the Spanish stuff that's owned by Coca-Cola.
Spanish seltzers, right. I wonder what the Pepsi one would be.
Ooh, I don't think I want to know.
Ooh.
Yeah, no kidding.
Bit off brand there.
I mean, as a guy from Texas, I am a Dr. Pepper fan first and foremost. But
respectable. I do like a good old Dr. Pepper sometimes, once in a while. Man. Second and goal. Danny Dimes, end zone caught, touchdown. Is that a lineman?
That's a lineman.
And that's a big man making. Oh, those dance moves, man.
He got up.
Chris, not as good as ours, though. I'll give him that, but still pretty good. Some good dance moves there. I'll give that.
Let's like fucking roll.
That's like me dancing.
Was that intentional, do you think?
Go.
Yeah. And there's always the issue whenever a lineman catches it, you're always looking for eligible downfield. That's always a worry whenever you see a guy over, I'd say like 230 pounds catching football anywhere on the field.
Yeah, that man was at least 320, though.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah,
and the Giants are back in this game. Giants are back in this game. 10-10 on the scoreboards. How about that, boys? How about that for a momentum shift? Are we changing our thoughts now? Or
Absolutely not.
No,
still very, very early in the game. It's hard for me to change my thoughts. If it looks like this towards halftime, then you may hear something out of me. But as of right now, I'm not changing my stance.
See, I'm still thinking in terms of plus or minus 11. That's the only thing that's the only thing that would be difficult. Picking the Buccaneers to win this game does not take a fucking brain to do, right? But will they cover 11? That's the question. I don't know. They still have control of the game. They got lucky. I mean, come on, a bounce off pick, just the same way that Mahomes won against the Cowboys. It's uncharacteristic, and it's bound to happen. Even the worst teams get on the beneficiary end of it. So I don't know. We'll see how they bounce back to it, because that didn't really involve the offense, right? What's going to happen when the offense needs to score? Eventually, the offense is going to need to score. So I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, also just give Brady a chance to have some kind of motivation to go downfield and just kill. Especially against the Giants, a team that he despises.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, I know how the Manning cast is feeling about this game. I wonder.
I should switch the channel over.
I haven't got it. Unfortunately, I haven't got the Manning cast, and I want to watch it, but.
What do you mean?
ESPN, you don't have any kind of ESPN2 broadcast?
No. We only have a fixed channel, which only provides us with the regular NFL football.
What channel are you watching this on?
ESPN UK. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah. Was that like ITV?
Sky Sports. This one's Channel 5, actually. They do it with no adverts. And I hate adverts. So,
imagine the British Scott Van Pelt, Tony.
I don't think I want to.
I don't think I do either. That sounds terrible. I don't know. That'd be crazy. Oh, the Chinese Scott Van Pelt. No, I was playing.
That might work.
Right, if it existed. They have entertainment.
We don't usually have it. We just have a lot of American presenters actually that do our games. So,
I bet. Yeah, I would imagine so. Tony, you missed a really great exchange between me and Mehmet yesterday. We talked about the meaning of Thanksgiving to both of us. I thought that was so clever. Oh man,
I mean,
was so funny.
the meaning of
some
Thanksgiving.
Great analogies there.
The meaning of Thanksgiving, it's mainly just family. It's time to spend with family for me, at least.
No, but my analogy to Mehmet was
Lord.
literally if we had like done what we did to the Indians and then celebrated their holiday, like their holiday.
Okay, that's a good way of thinking about it.
Well, originally your idea was a cult, right? Your kids.
Oh yeah, like starting a cult and then like literally just take theirs. Yeah, I mean honestly it would just baffle me. I was like, at first I was like, how does he even know what Thanksgiving even really is? It's like, oh, he likes football. Of course he knows what he acknowledges that there's a thing called Thanksgiving people play football on it for no reason and get really fat. But they're already fat in America. Yeah, dude, they double down.
I mean, we go crazy. I'm in a Hispanic family, and we're like, let's add anything Hispanic to Thanksgiving.
Right. Tamales and turkey tamales. Right.
Rice and beans, chicken enchiladas for some reason. Not like anything you can think of, like menudo, everything.
Dude, even fried chicken gets thrown in the mix for no reason. How many people? Dude, Lisa's makes a killing. Lisa's is like our local chicken place over here in Fort Worth, Texas, and it's like super cheap and super good. And for some reason, nothing but Asians work there. I have no idea because there's no Asians in the city. They don't there's no Asian community anywhere. You never see them anywhere else. They only work there.
In the back. That's all. They're just hiding in the back of that store.
They must live underground.
They drive from Dallas over there, to set up shop. Wow.
Dude, they have to, dude, because they don't live in Fort Worth.
There's a huge Asian community in the Dallas area, but like Fort Worth is like no.
I don't know where they learned how to make fried chicken, but either way, it's a Thanksgiving miracle because
you would be surprised. I think they know how to make fried chicken better than some black people. So
probably, dude, because hell, they're not really eating beef over there. So
nah, man, I've seen the way they like some Vietnamese and like Korean fried chicken.
Hey, Tom Brady found Gronk downfield.
Oh,
whoa, what a ball from.
Okay.
And also, downfield, keeping it alive on third and
is on the Manning cast right now.
Oh, Kevin Hart's on the Manning cast. Wow.
Oh Lord.
Eli Payton and Kevin Hart.
We do know Kevin Hart hates Tom Brady with a passion, being an Eagles fan. Absolutely hates Tom Brady. He's got that negativity.
He was at the Eagles game yesterday versus the Saints, and you could just hear him pre-show with Michael Irvin, just booing the Saints as they walk on the field, like a diehard Eagles fan that he is. Oh,
what a guy, man! What a guy!
Man,
hey, how we feeling about Gronkowski returning so far? He's not looking too bad. He's had a few catches. Obviously, big catch there. His health is an issue. What are we thinking? We think, yeah. I mean, I'm surprised it's not his knees, just the way people target that guy, especially in his prime. Like running people over. The only way you can stop a guy like that is just to go straight low and hope for the best. Even then, he would throw people off. But when you do that, obviously injury comes quick, and that's what happened to him. And but he's looking good in this game. I'll give him that. He's not looking too bad. He's out there looking a bit battered and bruised with his shoulder pad still showing as he goes on second and third, and the Bucs get the first down. But yeah, he's not looking too bad.
Over here, looking like one of the members of the Road Warriors. If anybody's a wrestling fan.
Hey, but Gronk goes out there and does wrestling shit, though, doesn't he?
Yeah. He had like one moment like last year.
WrestleMania Gronk.
Yeah.
I hate to take everybody off that immediate topic, but what's up with the cheerleaders wearing the American flag stuff? Am I missing some sort of holiday? Like,
is it? Salute to service is fit. Oh, Tom Brady. Oh, Gronk drops the football there. Tom, is it salute to service still week? Or
I think it's a whole month now for the NFL. It's a whole month.
Whole month.
Yeah, they do that for a whole month. They kind of like to do the
that makes
cancer
sense.
month. Yeah, they always
Maybe
like to do-
veterans are like the new minority. Like, black people get a month, and then gay people get a month, Hispanics get a month.
boy.
Maybe veterans get a whole month. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, we got 12 of them. Shit, we might as well use them all.
Mm.
We
12
might as
months.
well. We might as well use every one of them.
Well, I mean, you've got Thanksgiving, you've got Christmas. Ooh, big play there, first down.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess just pick what you want as well.
Yeah, I guess Christmas and December have to be off limits. Or that's Jesus month.
That's well, is that not Easter for you guys? I know you guys celebrate Easter quite big over there, right?
Right. I mean, yeah, technically. I don't even know.
Chocolate
In April,
eggs.
people love Easter. Like seriously,
Yeah.
early March, whenever Easter actually falls, it's just like everybody like, oh my god.
It's cool if you have kids, and other than that, if you're religious, it's a huge event. And
But
then
if you're not either of those, it's just like another day.
it's just another
Just
day.
another-
Everyone
yeah.
parties. Everyone just parties their ass off.
Oh,
It's
wow.
like the fictional holiday.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Ronald Jones in there for a touchdown. I was not expecting to see him
Ooh.
on the scoreboard today.
Beautiful
All right,
touchdown
hey,
too.
got right back with it, answering right back. The Buccaneers not holding it up, dude.
Also,
was a
love
huge
it.
staying
drive there.
quiet.
But going back to what Tony was saying earlier on, going back to that secondary, they kind of got touched there for some big plays, especially that one down to Gronk. It shows just how weak they are, where Tom Brady had all day to sit in the pocket, and eventually there was a hole open up. Gronkowski got the ball downfield. It shows this team aren't ready to be that defense, and letting up a big drive there in 8 plays, 71 yards in rapid time.
Indeed.
Yeah, stormed all over them. Don't ever question
point,
single
yeah.
pad Gronk.
Gronkowski, right? He's rocking that shit. Has he
Exposed
still
pad.
not fixed it?
I think
he
he
don't
just
need to.
did.
He's cool. He's cool.
He just did, but man, you got to admit that's pretty tough.
I mean, when you're just out there, I'm gonna do my own thing. That's all right.
Reminiscent of helmetless Jason Witten.
Ooh, hey, that's a whole different vibe. That's a
whole different monster, dude. I love that they used to allow that.
It's like and actually after that they stopped doing that.
Yeah, they had to. It's like, dude, we didn't expect anyone to ever run fucking 80 yards after they lost their helmet. We never saw that coming, believe it or not. Figured if their helmet came off, they'd probably be on the ground.
Man.
Yeah, dude,
Speaking of fictional holidays, Cinco de Mayo.
Oh yeah, that's pretty fictional.
That's if you talk to any actual Mexican from Mexico, they don't celebrate the day like the Americans celebrate that.
They don't know what it is. It's basically but hey, I can't really talk shit though, because I love Cinco de Mayo because it's basically Margarita Day in America.
It's hey, it's time to go watch some boxing.
Oh, dude. Trying to act and even then it's more like a Tex-Mex day, which I love though. I love things that are Tex-Mex, right? Margaritas, right? Salsa and chips, freaking yellow bone
today, right?
Yellow bone women, I don't know, Texas beer. I mean, there's a lot of good things that come along with that. I mean,
hey, man, just give me a Dos Equis inside of my margarita, and we can get some fajitas over here. Let's go.
Hey, you're making me hungry, man. You're making me hungry. You're making me hungry. It's 2:16. It's only 2:16 over here, and I'm starving.
Only 2:16.
Only 2:16.
Dude, you might want to fucking start making breakfast. Dude, Tony yesterday at the end of the game, he was like, "Oh yeah, it's only 5 a.m. over here," and I was just
5 a.m. Hey, it's light. That's light work.
It's crazy, dude. When games go to overtime, do you miss work the next day?
Oh, I don't miss work. I just miss a lot of sleep and a lot of brain cells go out the window.
You're dedicated.
It's kind of the same way because I'm a wrestling fan too. I do on my podcast. I also talk about wrestling. I know about wrestling fans in the UK and how dedicated they are to watching Raw and SmackDown live. Oh my goodness!
Hey Tony, you remember hearing Mehmet's impression of Ric Flair, don't you?
Oh, Ric Flair! Woo! Hey, JPV says Cinco de Mayo is a day to act a fool. I don't know if that's true.
Oh, Jacob, what's up, bitch?
I mean, he's not wrong. He is not wrong. At least in the Metroplex. stat.
Again, it's more Tex-Mex. It's more a Tex-Mex thing, right? Like that's super
Yeah.
lit. Like it's super cool
uh,
here. Like I would not celebrate Cinco de Mayo in freaking Idaho or like
No.
Delaware. That sounds so shitty. Here,
Whoa.
man, popping,
Hey,
banging, parties rolling.
Before you guys get fixated on more Tex-Mex, let me ask you a little question. What do you guys think about the Man in the Arena? You guys gonna tune in to watch that, or you? I've seen a few clips on it. Seems a bit interesting. But what are you guys thinking? You gonna tune in for it?
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, I think I'm gonna check it out. I think I've. Is the full thing dropped, or is it just an episode or two?
I think it's an episode, but some trickery there from the Giants out the backfield, picking up some big yards. Hey,
Actually, pass interference.
Oh, you're ahead of us. See, spoilers are dropping, Tony.
Sorry. I thought you were talking about this one. Not bad. You'll see it.
I think it's only an episode or two out there. But I was gonna say, hey, if the Giants go down and score now, does it change anything for you? You're saying it depends how it is at halftime. Oh, more trickery. Oh, this is what you were talking about.
Oh yeah, I still think halftime.
That's big for them. That is huge for them. If they can go 17-17 in this game.
Mm-hmm.
JPV says 1 episode per week. I'm assuming that is to the Man in the Arena. But from what I've seen, it doesn't look too bad. It looks a bit. It's like the Last Dance, but with Tom Brady. But he has not retired, so there could be more to add. You know what I mean?
Of course.
I'm probably going to watch that Hard Knocks for the Indianapolis Colts as well. So
I'll be honest.
That's big pass interference downfield.
I'll be honest though, man. I'm really not as nearly excited as I am about Man in the Arena. I mean, that's cool, but I'm way more lit about Kurt Warner's freaking, what is it called? The American Dream, or the American Game, the American Story, something corny like that, something to appeal to like urban middle, Midwest white people.
It's literally one of those one of those
perfect, something beautiful
kind of stories for
wholesome,
Jesus loving families and stuff.
Yeah, it's like, no, Paul, I want to live off the farm and I want to go off and chase my dreams. You can't do it. You got to live back on the farm. Something stupid like that, right?
I went from bagging groceries at a grocery store to being the Super Bowl MVP. I'm like, I don't care.
That shit sounds made up. That sounds like I think that's why everyone wants to watch the movie, because Kurt Warner's life sounds made up.
And it's not. It's like none of it's made up. It's real. He really did go from bagging groceries in the middle of Iowa.
That's freaking insane.
Super Bowl MVP.
That's everyone who's played for the New England Patriots and has been successful, right?
Oh, shut up! It's like everyone's a carpenter, everyone's a painter, a tiler.
I used to be a lacrosse player.
Right? Freaking oh my god! I was crippled 3 years ago.
Somewhere. Just found Pat throwing a football around and just you're going to be the next MVP. You're going to be the next wide receiver for the New England Patriots. Okay,
right.
I'll take it.
Julian Edelman, a fullback from Australia.
Right. I used to be
the fullback from Germany in the Patriots right now. So strange.
He's like, I used to be the goal. I used to be the goalie for the disabled men's veterans water polo team, and now I play slot receiver for the New England Patriots. I can be anyone. He's like some Chris Hogan shit. He's just like no one, literally a nobody.
And then
it's crazy though. Chris Hogan went from being such a big player on the New England Patriots offense to going, to the Jets, I believe, and just being like a nobody. It's crazy how the system really evolves some of these players and turns them into big time players while they play there, and then they leave, and then it's just who's this guy? You know what I mean? It's weird how the system can do that to the right people.
It's just the way the Patriot system is.
It's always the most unathletic dudes. It's always the most strangest guys that just seem to be the best ones. Hey, JPV sucks, Chris. That's not nice. That's not nice of you. He's only watching.
All right, poor Jacob.
Jacob, just calm down. You'll be okay.
Oh, Jacob's just hating. Jacob's just hating on me because my lock lost, but you can't expect the Cowboys to like completely shit it that way, can we? Can we?
It's the
Jacob
Cowboys.
said that's why the Patriots are going to be number 1 in the AFC by the end of November.
Ooh, don't get Mehmet excited. Don't get
No, I told you
excited.
yesterday. I'm not buying the hype yet. I'm
Don't
not
get
buying the
Mehmet
hype
excited.
yet.
0-7. Shut the hell up. I'm not 0-7. You're stupid.
You sound like my co-host Jeff with his Saints. Is like, I just can't do it. I won't bet on them.
Right, just purposefully cynical, just for the sake of being cynical, but not really.
I don't think, but he genuinely is like that. He doesn't like. He will not pick his Saints. If there was any reason to pick the Saints, he will not do it because he is that paranoid.
That when you do it, yeah, your team are gonna lose, right?
Yeah.
I know. But I just have faith in them, but I don't need to go around bragging it and being on a hype train. We're not going to be like this ridiculous, unbeatable team, but we're a good team. That's it.
I mean,
that's it. That's
we're
what you
still
need
talking
to know.
about the Patriots. Nevertheless, it's like
offensive rookie MVP.
Whoa,
Mac Jones.
Whoa, hold on.
That wasn't from me. That wasn't from me. But I mean, come on,
Jacob, you're tripping.
Come on. If there's anyone for it, who do you think? Other than Mac Jones,
maybe Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase.
I like Jamar Chase.
Who was at the better season though? Who's been the bigger change to the team? Do you think? You think Jamar?
Chase. Jamar Chase.
Okay. He had a good couple of games earlier on though.
Oh, great streak of games. Really.
Yeah. He dropped off a little bit recently, but still playing good for a rookie, right? Like still playing good for a guy who's just gracing the NFL's field.
I mean, he's just lucky that he gets drafted to a team where his quarterback from college is the starting quarterback in the NFL as well. Right.
Hey, we do know Joe Burrow. I like him as a quarterback, man. He's a young buck. ready to pop off on the scene, and
I think he's the next Matt Stafford. He's not going to win shit in Cincinnati, and he's going to have to leave to make a career for himself. That's not anything bad on Joe Burrow. I mean, he could be fantastic. I think he'll do super good. He might lead him to a couple playoff runs. He'll probably make the playoffs this year, maybe even by accident. And man, I don't know. He's just poised to be the next Matt Stafford, like lovable loser. Lovable loser.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think this
the Bengals don't want to win. Their owners don't want to win.
I think it's having a little bit of shift of culture. I don't know. I think and
they'll blow it up. They'll destroy it.
Mm-hmm.
While on this convo in the AFC North, Baker Mayfield, his future with the Browns. What is it looking like to you guys?
That's tough too.
I think they've actually already spoke about getting rid of him, I believe, or looking for his replacement. I heard something the other day. So in that
wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me, especially with the animosity between Baker and the fans now.
Right. Too interested in making adverts about staying in the stadium than actually going to going out there and playing. Those adverts suck, by the way. Those adverts suck ass, by the way.
Oh my gosh, those are the worst.
They're not terrible. They're not good either.
I mean, the worse than Aaron Rodgers' State Farm commercials recently.
Okay.
Double check.
What's worse? Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the comments what's worse: State Farm adverts or Baker at home adverts. I'm gonna go with Baker at home adverts. I can't stand them. They were good for like one season, but now we've got like an entire series of Baker Mayfield just at home in his stadium.
Hey, Tony, I want to give you a quick shout out, man, because not only is it your birthday, brother, but because you're here instead of fucking Jacob, and that would really suck for me, because Jacob would just team up with Mehmet, they'd gang up on me and act stupid, and they're from two fucking sides of an ocean that I can, barely even see. It'd be too much. It'd be clearly too much.
Hey, we wouldn't be ganging up on you, Chris. Don't worry about that.
No, we just turned this into a tag team effort. That's all that we've done.
Right, I'd have to literally wear more Giants shit just to survive.
See, I can't wear that hat right now because that would still be Patriots bias. No. By the
Well,
way,
Jacob did say Rodgers ads are worse and Baker commercials.
Thank you.
Make him laugh.
It's true. Rodgers adverts recently have been garbage.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. Nothing's worse than Chris Paul, though.
appreciate them while they last. Appreciate them while they last, because he's probably not going to be doing State Farm adverts next season. Let's be honest.
Oh, they've already pulled the adverts.
Oh, have they? Are they all gone now? I thought they were coming back up.
Well, they pulled them off because of
all the controversy between Aaron Rodgers and his team. Hey, Mike Evans was a big pickup there, by the way.
You said in his team or his vaccination status?
Both at this point, I reckon. I think it had an effect on his team. It had an effect on what was going on in his life. I mean, we did see him struggle when he came back. That was an interesting game.
Hey, Mehmet, do you buy that his teammates all know and don't give a shit? I personally do. Because I think that it's a special situation. Not every quarterback can do that. I think in their minds, they go, well, fuck it. It's better than not having Aaron fucking Rodgers.
Right.
I mean, I'd rather have Aaron Rodgers 15 of 18 weeks than not at all.
Do you guys reckon that this is just being hyped up by the media and most players do not give
100%.
a singular shit about
100%.
what's going on or haven't even spoke about the situation?
They don't even care. They don't give a shit. Half of them didn't even want to get vaccinated. They don't even care about what it even means to get vaccinated. They just want to get their bread and keep feeding their family. That's all they give a shit about. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Rip it.
Okay, the only reason I even criticize Aaron Rodgers the way I do is the way everything came out. Like Kyrie, just example, Kyrie Irving was straightforward about the reason that he did not get vaccinated and still has not been vaccinated.
Fair.
Aaron Rodgers kind of misled everybody for about 2-3 months, saying immunized, not vaccinated, but immunized.
Right. He was playing. He was trying to be slick.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to be slick. I mean,
that's what pissed me off more, because it's like, okay, your COVID test came back positive, and we come to find out all of this information, and then the beating around the bush on the McAfee show, which McAfee was trying to hold back laughter if you saw his face. I have never seen Pat McAfee try not to laugh, but he was doing that.
Hey, Jacob makes a good point here in these comments, though. AB straight up lied, faked it. Straight up fucking faked it. He straight up faked that shit.
They still haven't proved it. They still haven't proved it.
And hey, whoa, is this our first example of black privilege in America? Nah, I'm just playing. This might be historic.
Because his old chef said that he bought fake vaccination cards, but then somebody else, his attorney, said that he actually had somebody go with him to get the vaccine.
Hey, good looking out, Jacob. I forgot about that, dude. That went completely under the rug. No one was AB, what a bad leader. All right.
This seems like maybe something bigger. Maybe it's not just Aaron Rodgers. Maybe there's a few players doing it. It's just when will it come out? Is it going to come out? Who's behind it? We
know of certain players who still have not been vaccinated, but they follow all the NFL guidelines that are set in place. Carson Wentz has not been vaccinated. Kirk Cousins has not been vaccinated. There's a few others too. I know there's at least 1 or 2 players in the Cowboys who have not been vaccinated as well.
Hey, Mehmet, is there a similar issue, if you will, over there in the UK?
Not really.
Our soccer players, hey, I don't want to, or no.
No, they don't. I don't think they're doing that over here. Sean says, "What's up, Sean? How you doing?"
Hey, what's good, Sean? Hey, hashtag Dolphins, bro. Fin gang. Let's do it.
Hashtag Tua gang. Oh, no. Hashtag Tua gang.
Hell yeah.
Hashtag Ace Ventura.
No, I get that makes sense about the whole soccer thing, though. I'd be surprised if they were like, no, I am above $2 bazillion. I won't. I do not want to get vaccinated.
Mehmet, I have to ask.
Go on.
Who is your football team of choice?
Well, I mean, I'm wearing it now. The Patriots.
No, not American.
I don't think you would have heard of them. I don't think you would have heard of them.
Try me.
Hey,
the London Silly Nannies.
Isn't that a reference to Family Guy, right?
It is.
Yeah, I love that. Nottingham Forest. You ever heard of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I'm a sports fan for real.
Okay. I respect that. Chris obviously hasn't.
Hell no. That's just that sounds like some minor league, backwood ass. No, I'm just playing. I have no idea. I really have no clue. All I know is that it's England, so every 3 blocks has a team. So that's pretty much it.
Big running from Leonard Fournette there on 2nd and 1.
I mean,
Hey,
I
he's had a
remember
game
how many
tonight.
people. Oh, I just remember how many
Tony,
kids. How many people? What?
Too many spoilers. I knew just on the excitement.
Oh, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
There was a little bit of excitement in your voice.
There really wasn't. I was about to talk about.
Hope not.
As a kid, I just remember everybody being a David Beckham. Just a Manchester United. I'm like, no.
Right.
I had to go for somebody else, and for some reason, the first team that FIFA had next to Man United was Man City, and that's when they were. No. But this is when Man City was like, look, I just turned 30, so I've been playing.
Right.
This is before they got bought by the. This is before
30.
they were like,
big. Yeah.
Before they got bought.
They were in a rough spot here back a few years ago. I want to JPV says, Tony, can I see the game in your glasses? We don't want to get copyrighted, Tony. Take them off.
Oh, I'm so dead. That's so funny. Could you imagine? Right? Could you imagine if it was like literally like, oh my god, like you know how dedicated like the NFL would have to be like, hey, mother, like,
hey,
fucking send you a letter.
Everything off of my glasses. I'm like, no, you can't. What are you talking about?
We're suing you for $3 gazillion because
what we do is get like Chris to get a mirror behind him right in the middle of the screen, and then everyone can watch along.
People do that, dude. Some people do that. I think it's so funny because like the ironic part is to watch it clearly, you just have to put it through your own mirror.
I've definitely seen Twitch streams where it's just like
Twitch
a
streams
live
do like Tom Brady goes deep. Oh, almost caught in the end zone there. That was a good ball. That was a nicely thrown ball. You know when you look in the eyes of Tom Brady whenever he's like missed a throw and it just looks like this spear. Like I would not want to be a receiver after either like missing a good throw from Tom Brady and getting back into that hold. There's no way. Those eyes would tell 1,000 words from just the way he stares at people. No, thank you. Especially not in a big game.
Like genuinely, as a 44-year-old man, he scares the shit out of me.
Pliability, man. Pliability.
It's like, you better eat your avocado ice cream. No.
Right. Hell, I wouldn't mind drinking some avocado tequila with him. That sounds kind of interesting.
Oh,
nice. It sounds also kind of gross too, but I would force it.
Chris Godwin, end zone, touchdown, but there's a flag on the field. Tony, update is, you know what the flag's for?
All I know is it got called back.
Oh, I think it was a hold-in. That pulls back. That's a huge play there. That's a massive play from Godwin. Are we going back to real quick AB's whole drama? You guys heard the assumption about him being McLovin? Oh, that's about him having like the whole McLovin thing.
Oh my god!
Right, his vaccine card says AB.
McLovin.
Oh my no! Like literally just AB, like the initials. Like completely freaking like.
He got no second name.
You mean like Kanye's new ID?
He's just doing
Kanye's new ID saying "Yay" instead of Kanye West.
Right, something stupid like that. Him and Kanye getting vaccinated together.
Well, actually, the co-host for one of the shows that I'm watching now has a McLovin T-shirt. So I wonder if that's a little jab at AB there, maybe.
Hey, is it a jab or is it pro AB?
Maybe.
I think it's
kind of... Tom Brady mad there after what unnecessary rough this fourth.
Or if it said like free McLovin, you'd be like, hell yeah, AB. So,
I love a McLovin. Meme or reference. Sean says, what do you guys think the Patriots record will be? Play the Bills twice, Colts, Jags, and the Dolphins to end the season.
11-6.
Go
11-6.
You think 11-6?
I know 11. I know 11-6.
I'll say 10. I'll say 10-7.
Yeah, Sean goes the same. Jacob says 11-6. Let me think. I'm not gonna be over the top being a Patriots fan, but I'll go. I think we take one of the Bills games. I think we lose another. We beat the Jags. We beat the Dolphins. And there is a possibility we lose to the Colts, but I think depending on where the Colts are, we could win that game.
Okay. Did you guys beat the Dolphins earlier in the season?
No, we lost to the Dolphins by a point. at the start of the season.
Then you're getting this one because there's always you have to lose one.
Yeah, I think Sean, I didn't get to watch that game, but it was in Miami, I believe. So I mean, you know how it works out when it's in Miami. But you can remind me on that, but I'm pretty sure it was in Miami. When it's in Miami, we lose. When it's in Gillette, we win. It's a weird narrative. It's a weird narrative that we have for some reason.
And it's always like that. There's for some reason never changes.
Hey, watch the Dolphins sweep the Patriots. And it's just super awkward.
You are gonna be making Sean very happy right now.
You're not on wood somewhere, yeah.
I think they'll get swept by the Dolphins maybe and still go 11-6.
You've just made a guy over the ocean very happy. And all you have to do is say a few words.
I guess it's their Super Bowl, so that's
what he's looking forward to in this season.
As long as we beat this singular team, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Hey, I mean, on the cool though, when the Cowboys sucked balls last year, I mean, all I wanted them to do is beat the Eagles. Like, fuck the Eagles. I respect the Giants, low key. Like, I kind of respect the Giants. I think the Redskins are pretty wholesome. I fucking hate Philadelphia. I hate everyone from Philadelphia. I hate everyone who fucking says the word Philadelphia, right? I hate Philadelphia cheese. I hate Philadelphia cheese steaks, even though they love. Nah, just lay right. No, you know what?
That's a bit too far. That is a little too far.
No, fuck them.
No such thing. No, fuck them. No, fuck them.
No.
No, fuck.
I can't. As a food guy, I can't do that. You can't just say I hate Philly cheesesteak.
Philadelphia has a bazillion Italians and no style of pizza. I'll leave it at that.
Oh, that's harsh, man. Especially on a good food like that.
Detroit's got style pizza. Chicago, New York, freaking hell! Philadelphia got all that, nothing.
But a Philly cheesesteak, you don't have to go at them like that.
Come on, man.
I mean, it's like making fun of a chopped cheese from New York. What are you doing?
Sean says we actually got beat at Foxborough, so I don't know. And Jacob says, in that case, Chris, do you hate the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Do I hate the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
I mean, because look, think about it. In West Philadelphia, born and raised.
I mean,
on the playgrounds where he spent most of his days.
No. If anything, it made me feel worse for Will Smith in the show because he had to come from Philadelphia, which sucks, right? It's run by like ignorant people, and it's like literally like the worst place to live. Like your sports teams suck, right? Like it sucks top to bottom. I feel bad for Will. So when he got to Bel Air, I thought, hey, he got California before it got weird. So hey, there you go.
We have a Shadow Game, and that's one of your boys in here.
Hey, Jeff. Yeah.
No, hey, Jeffrey. Hey, shout out to Jeffrey. Jeffrey is my is vice president of the Jameis Winston / Trevor Siemian MVP New Orleans Saints Super Bowl 2021 fan club, and I'm happy he's here because the Saints are going to win it all. Fuck the Giants.
Hey, look. And Taysom Hill just got a contract extension too.
I am gold and black all day. Gold and black all day because of Jeff's here. Gold and black all day. It's what we do. It's what we do. And we're the Saints.
Chris
come marching in.
Chris bouncing. Hashtag cancel Chris. That's going to stay on there over halftime.
When the Saints go marching in.
Oh, wow.
See, look, even Jeff and Chris are over here like, watch it now.
Yeah, there's a cancel Chris in the chat, and Shadow Gaming says no stop. So
Jeff,
maybe the Saints don't go marching in, Chris, according to this.
Yeah, they actually genuinely probably will not even sniff close to marching anywhere. Actually, they actually really suck ass. Y'all lost to the Eagles, dude. And I just went on a whole rant about them. So get your shit together, guys. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I'll be honest. I got so pissed off yesterday during the Cowboys game. I ended up sleeping after halftime.
Ooh. We actually have halftime in this game, and it was a little wild ending to that with a double fumble in the same play on a kick return, I believe.
Yeah, that was bad.
What do we think so far in this game? Obviously, 17-10. Bucks only leading by 7 at the half.
Hey, look, like I said if the Giants can muster a touchdown, somewhere they got a shot. And the fact that they held the Giants to no points after doing so speaks volumes. Giants better rejoice. You're in this ball game. Jacob, I believe you are in this ball game because you have teaser with the game yesterday, and Jacob has Giants plus 17. So he should be cruising to the finish line. And other than that, Bucks fans have to really be careful, dude. I was really this close to betting. The Giants money line to win the game. That would have been plus 400. That's 4-1 on your money. And now it doesn't really sound that crazy. You got to be careful. I mean, right now the Giants probably live are like plus 300. Jacob, you might want to check that out and tell us what it is in the comments. I'd be interested to know. But hey, you got to admit it's pretty crazy. It's probably 3-1. I mean, right now they're down by 7. Hey, I've been saying it since the beginning of the game. Saquon Barkley might get his contact legs back. Don't be surprised. This Bucs team's nowhere near getting it done yet. And Tom Brady's looked okay at spurts because of Gronk. I don't know, man. Something's got to give eventually.
Well, you took the Giants to the off, so who knows? Maybe that's bad luck pending now. Maybe that's bad luck pending, and they're gonna take a heavy L. If you are watching, let us know in the chat. Obviously, who you think is going to win at halftime, 17-10. Are we all still Bucs, or anyone got a little bit of hope that the Giants can pull something off here? I still think the Bucs take it home. I still think they cruise in the fact. So I think they're the better team altogether. So I think going down to the end stretch, they do outperform and they do play better than a team that has struggled over the past few weeks.
Yeah.
Bucs are a minus 929 favorite.
I am not trying to see these Cowboys highlights. Just take it off my screen.
The Bucs are minus 929. Oh my Jesus Lord.
So what was the more exciting game for you guys yesterday? Was it the Packers-Vikings or that Steelers-Chargers game at the end of the night?
Steelers-Chargers, man. Winning me my fantasy.
That was crazy. I don't know if you follow ATP on Instagram, but like we were there like as it happened, and it was nuts. I call it. A couple minutes later, it happens. Completely bonkers. We were like foreshadowing it the entire night, and it ended up working out for him, dude. I couldn't believe it. I thought he was toast. He needed like 9 points with like a quarter to go, and Mike Williams didn't have shit all day. He didn't really have shit all day.
That was the game that actually lost me big time in fantasy football. I was already going to lose, but damn it, Austin Eckler with his 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, I said at the start of the game, and I was talking to Chris in our pregame show as well, and I mentioned I'm saying Austin hasn't had a big huge game yet. So
I got my swagger back.
Oh yeah, I got my swagger back. Hey, that's how I was feeling once we got that little touchdown and got Mike Williams some points on the board. But yeah,
finally,
absolute game. I was predicting it. I was not wrong. I take.
Oh, hey Jeff, I see your comment, man. I don't know if Mehmet's doing anything, but I think it'd be cool if I think it'd be cool if the Stadium Junkies media guys do something like this too. I mean, Mehmet would be glad to have you on too. I think it'd be cool if we did something like this. Maybe we can get both pages involved.
I'll give it you for Thanksgiving. It could be your guys' day. You guys earned it. Congratulations, guys.
For winning the Revolutionary War, or for
getting independence.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah, let's go.
You guys could have that.
I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate it because still low key loyalty to the crown. No, I'm just playing. Right?
There's no USA chance, please, and I'll be happy. I'll be okay.
Right, that has to be so annoying. That has to be so annoying to you. Freaking like, ooh, I've had a country for 200 years. Look at me, I'm America. Ooh.
Yeah, you guys have a very, very easy chant, though. A very easy chant.
Like if we didn't let y'all win, we might still fucking be the best. Like, right? Look at us, right? That's why the.
No! He's dropping. Who's this? Jacob
oh my God!
USA in the chat. Oh.
Yeah, Jacob, he's flexing
Jacob,
his.
just to remind you, I have a timeout button in here. Here, don't make me put you in timeout now.
Ooh, he's trying to
don't make me put you in timeout now.
He's trying to censor you just like the Crown did. He doesn't care. He was trying to hold you back, the little man. Right?
He's like, this is America. You can't do that now.
No, not everyone's on me. Even my own girlfriend's on me. USA.
Oh my God, that's not even fair. Hey, don't do that to him, man. Come on. Don't do that to him. Come on. That's not fair. Yeah. No. Right. Plus, if anybody knows about real independence, it's Texas, and we are different than Americans. Completely different. Solo.
We are so weird.
Solo. We're literally capable of we're the only state that prepares to be its own country at all times. We have our own power grid, own space station. We have 2 borders. We have a whole coast, a small navy. We have our own oil supply. We have our own everything, dude.
Also, let's be real though. Like the power supply isn't the greatest thing in the world. Though.
It's not, but our guns make up for it, and which is why all we'll need to survive in the long term.
Here's a real question. Being Cowboys fans and such big fans of the NFL, if you were to be independent. And you weren't a part of America, you could no longer be in the National Football League because you no longer be in the nation of America. So, guys, is that what you want?
Not true. We're trying to get a team in Canada and Mexico. So stop.
Explain the National Hockey League.
Hey, that's an exception, okay? The NFL won't allow these things. Yeah, the NFL won't allow these things.
Explain the NBA with the Toronto Raptors.
Exception, a big exception. The NFL is one of a kind. Okay.
Ironically, the best thing that could do for the MLS is get a team in Mexico and Canada.
They already got 3 teams in Canada.
Well, in Mexico, that'd be cool. I mean, just more you're missing the whole South.
I mean,
right now MLS is only white people who feel bad about not liking soccer.
I mean, the closest thing they have right now is the new Miami team, and that's owned by David Beckham of all people.
That's a good promo, man. David, people fucking love it.
Here's the real thing. Imagine watching MLS. MLS.
You have to be
MLS.
Dude, one time I shook hands with, locked eye to eye with a couple who owned MLS season tickets, and I was like, who the fuck are you? How do you exist? You don't sound real to me. Imagine somebody who buys Jacksonville Jaguars season tickets. You're like, who the fuck, who raised you?
I think the only people you see in the stadium of Jacksonville have either been given them as a freebie, a sponsorship from the NFL.
companies and stuff.
Or tourists who are just trying to watch a game.
Or it's that one game in Tottenham Hotspur Stadium every year for the Jaguars.
But Tony Memmett's actually been to some, right? Or was that mostly Sam?
No, I've been the only NFL game I've seen was in the US, so I've not seen one. I've not seen one. What was the
matchup?
Patriots Jets.
Ooh,
division game. Okay,
you see, he's been to an NFL game, and I still haven't.
That's cool that you've been over here before.
Wow.
Look, I'm from here, and I've never been to a Cowboys game.
Oh, we're not ignoring you guys. Sorry, I just noticed MLS isn't real soccer. AEW.
Thank you, Jeff, with the AEW comment.
And Jacob said, from a certified US referee, I'm guessing MLS isn't real soccer. Yeah, I mean, it isn't even soccer either. It's football. If we're talking in relation to soccer, right?
Right. What are we socking? Jacob?
Put some respect on the name. Put some respect on the name.
Play some real football.
What is it that we are socking?
No,
I'm gonna go watch a Liverpool game. That's it.
That'd be so cool, man. I hear over there people get ignorant, super crazy ignorant. I want to see that.
Don't go watch a Premier League game. Don't go watch a Premier League.
No,
game. But here's the thing. We have the Peacock service over here. The Peacock app. We get all the Premier League games.
Right.
And all and then ESPN has the La Liga. They have the Champions League. We literally can watch all of it. We have more access now to international soccer.
You need to watch the championship. That's where you need to be.
Oh yeah, I love the Champions League. Don't worry.
Good. That you don't if you're going to go watch a game, my bit of advice is don't go to a Premier League game. Very touristy.
Really?
Atmosphere is lost a little bit. Yeah, you want to go to
that's
a real
whack.
game, real atmosphere, real fans.
Well, you say that, but you don't think Champions League would be more touristy, just like richer?
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. It is. It definitely is.
But at least
There's not,
you would have more.
there's
like,
not many
you'd
real,
have
there's
more
not many
stakes on
real
that.
fans that could afford to travel, to
Yeah,
Berlin and then
that's true.
Spain and miss work in the week.
At
You're
that
not
point,
many real
usually
fans.
so like generally speaking, at those games, is everybody in that stadium not only rich as fuck, but also super dedicated?
If it's at home, then
Like
yeah.
the perfect
If
blend of super fan. Like everyone in there is like a business owner, a millionaire, but they look like normal people. They're just like,
some people will be.
If you think about it, like
it's crazy.
Everyone.
Like the owners of Manchester United are American.
Yeah. Same with Liverpool.
And the owners of Manchester City are from the UAE.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Again, I excuse me if I don't know here. Isn't that the Laser family or the Cohn family?
The Glazer family own United, right?
Yes.
Glazer family own United.
Which is the one that owns the Khan family? The one that owns the wrestling shit
The
and the
Jaguars.
soccer and the Jags.
Yeah. Everts? No, not Everton.
No, Fulham.
Yeah, Fulham FC. Yeah.
Fulham. Yeah.
Damn.
Yes.
Yeah, but they're not in the Premier League anymore, boys.
No, they're second tier.
Yeah.
Oh, you can get relegated from the Premier League?
Oh yeah, if you're like in the bottom, you get relegated.
I thought that was just like chance.
Tony, sit him down and educate.
So you can. So what? You can like work your way back to like high school and shit. Like you can just like.
No. There's no that.
There's like
affect you here.
Isn't there like 3 different tiers in?
There's 5.
5. Oh Jesus Christ!
Prison. You go like prison league and
4
freaking
professional. 4 EFL leagues, and then it goes into National League. Oh, the game's starting back up finally.
Yep. I'm not saying
we've had to go from soccer to real football again, and we'll try
Thank you for calling this real football because everyone...
It is for me. Okay, I'm an exclusion. I do only during football season is when I'll go ahead and accept it for you guys. All right, but after that, it's a no.
And you can ask Chris. I'm actually more of a basketball fan than I am a football fan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is true.
Like I'm going to a Mavs game on December 4th. Got nice free tickets for that game. So,
ooh, bit of Luka.
Oh yeah, Luka versus John Morant from the Memphis Grizzlies.
Okay, you're definitely taking that win then, right? Hey, first play of the third quarter, boys. Let's go. Here we are. Let's see if we can see Danny Dimes do any magic on this play.
Okay. I think he's a failed experiment of the Manning brothers.
Ooh.
I think that.
Do you guys remember the era where we had Eli Manning like almost on the brink of tears while Daniel Jones stood and took all the interviews like he was a Super Bowl champion? Do you remember that? Do you remember when Eli Manning was pushed aside for Daniel Jones? I bet deep down he's watching this with a little smile on his face.
That is kind of weird. You think about that? Like that was so rough.
Huh?
That was so rough to happen to him, and for it to go down that way. Ugh.
Daniel Jones getting all the interviews and just Eli Manning sat in the back, just watching, being the guy who's starting QB in a position like that. Pass interference on the Buccaneers. That's a big play there. Out of all these wide receivers on the Giants, who do you think is actually the biggest playmaker? If there is any playmakers on this team,
probably Sterling Shepard, just based on his history. I love Kenny Golladay, but Sterling Shepard has just been the key in a lot of things. Also, what is it? I forgot what his name is. Tony, the receiver. He's fairly new. That's why I don't know much about him. But every time I see him on my screen, he's impressive.
Danny Dimes picks up a first down there, and just as saying that. Oh, okay. My stream almost cut out.
Uh-oh.
But we're back. We're back, boys. We're back. Don't worry.
Come on, Sky Sports.
Channel 5 today. I'm watching it on HD, right? Sky Sports doesn't do HD. You have to pay a premium package. You know,
Are you serious?
Yeah, I know.
Man.
You pay all of that and you don't even get HD. Don't even get HD. Saquon out the backfield finally, and he's pulled down by his leg.
But okay, this is what I've always wondered: how does cable and like work in the UK? Because I know it's different.
Oh God, I don't know. I have no idea. This has to be football related questions.
Because it's like internet is the same way over there. Because I'm like, I don't know.
I think it's for fiber optic sort of shit they use. God.
I don't even have that. I have to like my apartment's only had one a provider available, and that was Spectrum. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Oh, Daddy Dimes again. Oh, that's thrown way over his head. My stream keeps cutting out. This is weird. Game in.
Also,
Saints making the playoffs.
Yeah, tell him, Peyton.
Oh, yeah, watching
thing about football.
The Manicast.
When Peyton talks about football, dude, it almost sounds like Hank Hill.
Like you're also, but he's like teaching all the intricacies of the game, like better than any coach you've ever heard in your life.
Dude, I know it's crazy. He'd be like, "God dang it, Bobby! You hit the X wide receiver right up here on the far side. You Omaha bootleg flooded double neck night."
Well, when Peyton speaks football, it's like a preacher, right? You listen and you accept it if you're religious. He is like, he's like the godfather of football. Big third down stop there by the Bucs. Sean was going back to the cable comment. I believe if this is what you're referring to, he might be on something. But basically saying we have our basic channels for free if we pay like tax, and then we have to pay for subscription channels, which is like cable, I believe, for you guys. We have like 100 channels that are like pretty much free. They're just all run by advertisements.
Yeah, we don't even get that. We have maybe like 10, 15 channels free with like a signal, and then you have to pay for cable for everything else.
That's fourth down. That's 4th and 1 throwing the football.
Oh Lord!
And that's turnover, and they're going to be right in red zone territory there.
Man. That's crazy. Hey, but like, can you blame the Giants though for like trying?
Yeah.
Oh God, that's awful. That's
no, but I mean, like, I know, no, but like, they're not gonna fucking like win. Like they're not gonna make the playoffs. Like they're not gonna actually do anything. Like you might as well go balls deep. Well, yeah, but you kind of do. Like it would take a miracle to make the playoffs, let alone a miracle to win a playoff game, let alone a miracle to win the next one, let alone a miracle to win the next one.
Just win this game. That's all you have to focus on. Oh, my bad. It's not red zone territory. It was on their 20. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. I thought it was on their own 20. That's why I'm saying fuck no to go into it on 4th down, 4th and 1 in your own 20.
It could hurt them to win.
Yeah, but only for 3 points. It doesn't really. Yeah, it could hurt them in terms of picks and everything.
Right. I don't know.
Maybe build their morale up a little too much. It's only the Giants.
Because it's like, what do you do with Daniel Jones? You don't make the playoffs, right? You didn't even sniff it any year, but you also didn't really give him a chance either, right? Like he had a few different coordinators. Daniel's got some promise. Mm-hmm. He's not shitty. Like he's not completely shitty. Like he'll be better than Colt McCoy at backup for somebody. He might be just as good as Mitchell Trubisky for some other team.
There you go. Hook up horns. There you go.
He's not great though. He's a bit stinky. He has his ups and downs. I'll give him that.
For sure. I mean, nobody in New York likes him. Whenever they drafted him, they were so let down. I remember there was this cool video by the rapper Common where he was just freaking pissed off, like really pissed off. And I thought that was hilarious. I knew once they drafted him, the Cowboys were literally 25% happier for the next 5 years. I literally remember telling myself, I was like, oh fuck yeah, we nailed it. And then whenever Washington drafted Haskins, I was like, you gotta be kidding me again. This is perfect, dude. Like that's why I knew Dak would have a great career, not even because he was good yet, but because the competition was so shitty. And the Eagles are gonna eagle. I just don't have faith in them long term.
And we got him in the 4th round.
Shadow says 4th and 1 and no run by Saquon Barkley. What do you guys think? Is that a
That's stupid.
situation where Barkley has to be in?
Sounds like yes.
Absolutely. Wait, was he not even on the field? Did I miss
I don't
that?
know. I'm not sure. I did see that he got his leg yanked. I don't know if they took him off the field.
If he wasn't on the field, fire everyone.
Hey, maybe that's just a sign you're thanking, right?
If he just didn't get the ball, then
he
hot
was
seat.
on the field. He was on the field. Looks like they were going to try hit him on the out, but he was covered too well.
That's true.
Yeah, he was covered. He was covered quite well if you look back on that play. But even then, I mean, a run by him is easily getting you a yard. And if you're on 4th down, you really want to win this game.
Oh, hey, man, you might want to change the graphic to 3rd quarter.
It's still halftime. In my mind, it's still halftime, buddy.
Feels like it, right?
Like, I'm just sleepy. It's still halftime. Whatever.
It works. I mean, it's 3 a.m., so maybe that has a little bit of talking. But yes, 3rd quarter, 11 minutes left in the quarter. To say that, here we are, 3rd and 11. Another big drive. If the Giants could stop the Bucs here, and Tom Brady finds Evans as he catches the football, a little shaky on that sideline. But yeah, I mean, if the Giants defense can hold up here, you've got to look for the offense to go ahead and do something and get some points, because the defense hasn't been playing too bad, apart from a few early scores, right? They've not been playing too bad. 2 touchdowns, 3 points against a good Bucs team with some good receivers and a good QB. Like, you can't be too disappointed where you are. You just got to look for the offense to actually fucking go ahead and do something, which they aren't. Let's be honest. You know what I mean?
Tough. For sure. Again, I mean, it's starting to weather down here, right? I mean, for those who think that the Bucs will win by 2 touchdowns, it's starting to look a little bit more like a football game than some might have thought.
Another 1st down there by the Bucs. I think if the Bucs score here, this is where we see the Bucs just being the better team, right? Being able to outplay the Giants down the field.
I'd like to have a real conversation here, because since the Giants are still in this ball game, how do we and look seriously here? Like, what are the Buccaneers if they lose this football game?
They are still a playoff team, though.
And message in the comments. Can message in the comments what you think. What do you think? What are the Bucs if they lose this football game? 3 in a row, might I add you?
The only person who's not allowed to comment is Jeff. He is praying for a Bucs loss.
Oh yeah, not Jeff, not Jacob. Sean, sorry man, you can't comment either.
So any Patriot or Saint fan, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, I still say that, look, they're still a playoff team, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
You saw how they were last season, right? You saw their struggles early on. They managed to change it around after a bye. All that matters in the NFL to me is if you're a playoff football team. It does not matter where your seasons go, who you lose to. If you can still get to the playoffs, you have a chance. You don't have to go. You saw the Steelers, for example, almost undefeated, went out against the Browns in the 1st round. Only thing matters if you're a Browns team.
That Browns team last year was on a different level than where they are right now.
But still at the end of the day, it just shows that as long as you're a playoff team, that's all that matters. If you can get to the playoffs, and then you can change the dynamic of football when you get there. There's still the opportunity.
I'll also be honest, like the whole year, I have not believed in the Steelers whatsoever.
Right.
And I'm still on that very hard. It's coming true, especially with the Lions tie and that choking of a game against the Chargers last night. I don't see it, man. I don't see it.
Yeah, me either. Sean wants to know from you guys, what is the best Alabama receiver in the NFL right now? Any suggestions?
Amari Cooper.
Best current Alabama wide receiver in the NFL?
Yep. Amari Cooper.
Oh man.
Just say Amari Cooper. Come on, man.
I mean, I'm evaluating in full.
Julio's hurt. We can't say him right now.
No, I know.
I'd still actually rather have Amari than Julio.
Hell yeah.
I think that's all kind of yeah. Damn.
See, like
That's
I know what I'm talking
That's
about.
tough because honestly, I want to take one of the young guys, but they haven't proved anything more than Amari.
I mean, Devontae Smith has started to look
Like,
good in his rookie year.
Who's the best? Who will be the best? I think give me Devontae, but like,
Yeah,
um,
because he could be utilized in
yeah.
so many different ways, unlike Cooper.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, way more. I mean, like Amari Cooper is a technician. Like he is like he redefines straight lines.
Mhm.
Like he like cuts and zigs and zags better than anybody on earth. Devontae Smith has an it factor that can just genuinely not be explained. He's a fucking football player. The motherfucker weighs as much as my left nut, and he's over here like literally catching fade routes over D-backs that weigh like 50 more pounds than him. It's fascinating.
Yeah. And I've seen him truck people too. Like I could see him being used in like a Debo Samuel way in San Francisco.
Ooh.
And that's how he was being used at Bama. Right. He was being used out of the backfield, gadget plays, in the slot, in the X.
It's hard now. It's hard not to. It's one of those instances where it's like, how do you tackle him if you can't catch him? Right? Yeah. Like, how do you hit him if he's too small? Like, he's fitting through holes that like guys just normally don't. He's getting around guys because like they talk about how being short, like on defense, is really helpful because you get in leverage, you get underneath blocks. I think he gets underneath coverage. Like, it's same thing happens whenever guys think they can press a little guy like that up at the line of scrimmage and take advantage of him. But what happens when he slips right under you and he takes off for 5 more fucking yards? I don't know. It's crazy. That's what he tends to do. And I think he anticipates people disrespecting him, and props to him for being able to capitalize on that. I still think this, I still think it would have been cool if he fell to the Cowboys and we were able to get the CeeDee Lamb and Devontae just because they let him just fall to us back to back. That'd have been nuts. We'd have like the most electric receiving core. Like Dak, just go ahead and fill him in for MVP every year for the next 3 years.
Man. You guys are getting excited now, thinking about all the possibilities you could have had. Hey, Giants here though. Bend but don't break. Big possession, 3rd and goal.
Have to.
Yeah,
you got to say the defense hasn't been playing too bad. If their defense stops them here, they keep them in this game and they keep it alive. Right, and once again, offense just got to go actually do something.
But do they go for it?
Oh, and Tom Brady, easy touchdown to Mike Evans there. That was a nice little grab. I think Tony knew that for a little bit.
I stayed quiet. I
had an idea. Yeah, I saw from your reaction. I was like, cool. I wonder if they did bend. That puts another touchdown.
My reaction was actually more towards seeing Condoleezza Rice on my screen for some reason.
What the hell?
Well, because apparently she's
from you guys as well. Smith over Waddle.
Ooh. Devontae Smith or Waddle for the Miami Dolphins?
Yeah.
Ooh, man. I still say Smith, even though Waddle's fast. He's like the pure wide receiver.
Do you think Waddle still has a little bit more to prove this season, but Smith has actually proved, like a lot more, but does it mean that Waddle can't go off to where Smith has been? He just, isn't there yet or hasn't had the plays yet.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same way the two, LSU receivers a few years ago, Landry and Beckham Jr., when they came out, how good they were when they came out.
Right.
And now look at Odell, who's over here in Los Angeles, doesn't know how to catch a pass.
Not yet, at least. Maybe after the bye, we'll see at least a connection.
I hope so.
I'm going to go Smith over Waddle as well. I know Sean was wanting the Waddle answer, but give him time, I think.
I think Waddle eventually can be really good. It's just the issue is the quarterback.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. That the issue is actually finding who your quarterback is and being able to connect with him week in, week out, and not having to find a new quarterback and knowing what he likes and where he likes to put the ball and so on and so forth.
Also,
not a rookie.
maybe the
Not good for
situation
a
as
rookie.
well, because the Miami situation right now, at least offensively, is garbage.
Or maybe it's Deshaun Watson or nothing.
We gotta wait for
Maybe.
the legal trouble to stop first.
Yeah, we got to see. We got to see if he's ending up in a penitentiary or he's ending up on a football field. You know, we don't know yet, right?
I would not be surprised if he ends up on neither.
Maybe it's. I mean, it would be a shame for a guy with so much talent to lose it all because of what's been going on. And I mean, he's been playing amazing. Even last year when they had absolutely a shit team, a shit head coach, he still managed to actually go out there and be a great quarterback. So you got to hope that he doesn't lose that talent, but he's got to get past those legal issues that are going to hold him back for at least a while right now, right?
Yeah,
of course.
I mean,
Of course. I don't know, man. I think it'll be interesting to watch that play out because the QB market's going to be weird next year. Like, I think the QB market, if it, like, believe it or not, this is a crazy take. It's not even a hot take. It's just one no one's noticed. The Deshaun Watson situation, you know who the biggest beneficiary of that is? Baker Mayfield.
I can see that.
Baker Mayfield's finna get paid because fucking no one else. The Browns got no other option.
Yeah,
because they're not gonna get Aaron.
Yeah.
You want my hot take? My hot take is
spicy. Go on.
Very hot take, and I've told Jeff this too, and it's pissed him off a little bit, but because I'm like teasing. Russell Wilson will be a New Orleans Saint next year.
Oh
My! Oh God.
That's spicy.
That's spicy.
Carolina Reaper spicy. I gotta say.
Yeah, that's that Taki one chip challenge spicy. That shit sucks.
I don't know.
That shit sucks.
I'm not trying. I'm not trying that. I'm not trying that. But the one thing I'm going to say, the reason I could see him go there is because I think Russell Wilson only wants to join a team where there is a head coach who is experienced and knows what the fuck he's doing. And if there's any guy in the NFL right now who needs a quarterback and knows what he's doing, it's Sean Payton. Exactly. There's no other head coach really in the league that needs a quarterback who is experienced and is a good head coach other than the Saints. But they just signed Taysom Hill to another 4 years.
But the contract is very weird. So
hey, I really don't understand it, Tony. Do you have a real grasp on it? That ass?
So the contract, it said 44 to 90, right? With 22 million guaranteed. Now it's based on if Taysom Hill is named the starting quarterback of the Saints within the next 44 years, he will get that boost up to 90. But if he's not, if he still continues to play the position that he's playing currently, he'll only get like 44.
It's weird. Very strange. And do you think he's that guy? I don't know. I
don't. I think they want him to be like Steve Young, but he is not. Even though, he went to BYU. Who cares? He's not a lefty.
That has come out of BYU is the fucking mascot coming out of BYU. That's for sure.
No, the best thing coming out of BYU is Zach Wilson.
No way. No way. No way. No
Hold
way.
on, where is it?
Imagine.
Hold on. There you go. Got it right here. Gangrene, baby. Gangrene.
Ooh.
Oh, let's go. Oh, man. Hey, I still think the Jets are kind of cool. Right.
They're kind of cool.
I missed the jerseys. I missed the other one.
Is that a pick there from the Bucs? I think we just missed.
It was a defensive lineman who got the pick on that.
Big boy is showing up today. One touchdown, one INT.
Look at me not saying anything on that.
Wow.
Daniel Jones, he's been under a lot of pressure this game.
That was like the worst because he just threw that bad boy up.
I just hope to God it went somewhere.
Yeah, it's like, dude, he literally the lineman caught it falling down, and luckily there was another offensive lineman right there to stop him.
Well, I mean, this is what you get with an ass quarterback and an ass offensive line.
See,
a scoreline like 24-10.
Bad coordinator, bad everything.
Yep, definitely. Here we are. Look at that again.
Bad like TCU's football team this year.
Oh, dude, horrible.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to bring it up.
Horrendous. No, they're terrible. Thought for a second they had found their guy. That was close.
What is it? Gary Patterson's being rumored for a head coaching job on the East Coast now, or something like that.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if he went to USC or something.
And the Horned Frogs are looking at Sonny Dykes, the head coach at SMU.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a lead a second. I'm just gonna grab a little drink. Shadow Gaming says, no Hill only looks for one option. If not there, he panics, takes off his deep ball is bad and doesn't go through his progressions. What do you think? I'll leave you guys to that one there.
Oh,
all right.
Okay, Jeff.
Hill panics. Well, hey guys, it's us, of course. Chris Rios here, host of the Hammer Time podcast, along with my boy Tony. Tony, of course, it's his birthday. Tony, host of Let's Just Talk About. Hey, tell us about the show before we dive into the topic.
If you want to hear us talk about sports or pro wrestling, we do separate episodes because we don't want to boggle you down with the pro wrestling if you don't want to hear about it. But if you're interested, we got 2 episodes out a week normally if we're, in the headspace. Not even gonna lie, this past year has been a little rough, so we're getting back on the A game. We're recording for a special Thanksgiving episode for Thursday morning.
Okay.
Yeah, you're invited, Chris. That's what that's for.
I love it. I mean, that sounds awesome. I'm really looking forward to it.
And Jacob, if you're wanting to come to, come on through because I'm not doing a live stream on Thursday because I will be with family. We're too Hispanic. We have to be together watching the Cowboys.
I love it. Well, hey, diving into Jeffrey's question, your co-host, by the way, Jeffrey Burtis, shout out gaming. But hey, man, hell, let's be real, right? Let's just get straight to the point. I mean, I'll abbreviate his question and just say, is Taysom Hill capable of being a quarterback? Because, and that's basically what Jeffrey's asking, right? Reads, right? Reading a defense, right? Like breaking down and all, like adjusting to whatever, X, Y, Z. It doesn't matter, right? Is he capable of being a quarterback? Those are things that quarterbacks do. Can Taysom Hill be a quarterback, like an actual one, and not just play the position in a proxy?
I think not. I think he is and forever will be the Swiss Army knife of the team. It's the same thing that they wanted to bring in Tim Tebow for. Is exactly what they're using Taysom Hill as, a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a starting quarterback. I think he'll only earn that 44. I think either Jameis Winston or Russell Wilson will be the starting quarterback for the Saints next year. I think Taysom will play more special teams, tight end, and other bullshit that he plays on the field. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. I think he's just another shining moment. He's like, it's not real. If that makes sense.
What if the Saints, just because I want to play to our audience here, who would the Saints need to sign to say they're in the Aaron Rodgers sweepstakes for sure? Michael Thomas, they need to bring him back, convince him to come back, right? It's like, hey, if you come, right? That's exactly what I was thinking. I know that sounds crazy, but they would have to convince Devontae first almost.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't.
Devontae has not re-signed with the Packers.
Right. In anticipation of following Aaron, it feels like.
Yes.
Right? Man, imagine Devontae with Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara.
Let's not give
Aaron Rodgers.
Let's not give him too much.
Ooh-wee. Now, hell no. They run in the NFC if they got that shit. I mean, like they are. That is fucking insane. That is scary. Tom Brady will literally be retired by that signing. Literally retire his ass with that signing. It'd be over.
Tom Brady would be like, I'm not playing this year. I'm gonna go in the booth.
Fucking out. Jameis makes his own generic version of the Cam comeback and goes back to Tampa. It's like, hey guys, I'm kind of okay now. Yeah.
I can actually see for once.
Right? Hey, guys. No, but seriously though, the Saints would be electric if that actually happened.
Yeah. Also, apparently, Chicago Bears fans have been chanting at the Bulls game tonight, "Fire Nagy."
Damn, really?
Fire Nike, boys.
I'm not
Get that guy
surprised.
out, man.
He is garbage. The only thing he was actually good at is being an offensive coordinator. Period.
All right, Mehmet, you're gonna have to give me a turn now. All right, guys. Be right back.
Gotta take a piss break.
Of course, man. We're here. Hey, we don't get paid, man.
No.
We all need our time. We all need our time. I notice whenever I do these streams, my throat gets hella dry. Why would we want to do?
I always have a water bottle full. Just always got to have something there.
That's what you got to do. That's what you got to keep it. Hey, 3rd and 10. Can Brady keep the drive alive? Hell no. Looks like it's going to be 3 points coming up for the Bucs, and this looks like it's a game to lose for the Buccaneers, right?
Yeah, it is. I mean, look, you can't lose this lead now. I mean, yes, it's the 3rd quarter. It's a 17-point lead as well, and look, I don't know how I'm about to say Patriots. Holy moly, how that Buccaneers defense is going to react, but I don't think the Giants have the firepower to get back in this game.
How no. Especially with that pressure on Daniel Jones, I don't think there's any way in hell this guy survives that pass rush, and even then, he even gets him into the end zone and scores. They looked a little better at the start, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's Giants football, right? Sorry to any Giants fans that might listen or anyone who roots for the Giants, but it's difficult to root for a team doing so on and off, I think.
I love that Chris is over here like, oh, Vita Vea is gone, but I'm like, they still have Ndamukong Suh.
Right.
Like,
he's still a big angry boy.
He's a big boy. Holy moly.
Shadow Gamer says got to go back to work. Enjoy your work, man. Enjoy
it. No, he's over listening to us while he's at I think he was probably on his lunch break. So
we love it, man.
He works from like 3 o'clock to like 2:30 in the morning.
Grinder, absolute grinder. The only person out there grinding harder, Tom Brady in that Bucs offense right now, man.
See, now I got a commercial for this new MacBook, and I'm like, there's no way I'm ever going to be able to afford that. And I need one because I want to be able to edit like YouTube videos and more podcasts and actually be able to put that up everywhere. But as of right now, it's like, I can't afford this.
It's expensive, man. I'll give you that. Yeah. It's expensive.
Like it said, like $2,000. Yeah, I was like,
no way.
That would hurt my pockets. Period.
Hurt anyone's pockets, unless you're an NFL player or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, of course. Why is Condoleezza Rice on my screen? Seriously.
Who is that, man? I've never heard of this.
Condoleezza Rice was a part of George W. Bush's staff when he was in the White House. Former President George W. Bush. Now she is a part of the college football playoff committee.
Strange.
Which, I don't understand how she plays into that, but okay. And what's even weirder is the headquarters for the college football playoff committee is right around the corner. I live in Lewisville, Texas. They're based in, I believe, either Grapevine or North Richland Hills, which is literally right around the corner. So I drive from here to Fort Worth, and I pass by it every single time.
Now you got to see her on TV, man.
And it's just like, I don't want to see this woman on TV right now.
I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you. And what a weird matchup we have. We have a next Monday Night Football, Seahawks versus the Washington football team. And right now, I wouldn't be surprised if it was actually a contest because the Seahawks have been doing woeful. And the Washington football team coming off a big win. I'll give them that.
We also got Thursday with the Bears Lions. I swear if the Bears lose to the Lions on Thanksgiving, Nagy is fired.
Hey, the Bears. I mean, you can't really excuse that, right?
No.
The Steelers are like the only team in that situation that, and they didn't lose. But all right, Jared Goff isn't even playing, I believe.
No, I don't think he was. I think
Right.
they had benched him or something like that.
Yeah. So there you are. What about if Jared Goff isn't playing, then you have no excuse. Who the fuck's playing now? I believe we have Chris back in. Chris, can you ready? Yes, sir.
Hey, hey,
There
hey,
we
hey,
are.
hey.
Now look who gets center screen. What's up?
I love it. I love it. There's a lot of pressure being center screen. So,
Oh yeah, come on, man. I'm the center, but I'm not.
I think
oh
this
man,
is what we need to do. I think I'll put myself in the middle so I can split you guys up because there's too much tension between you two, right? Too much tension.
I'll beat you up.
right.
You know, let's keep the text boys together. Let's keep it all together. There we are. Wilder Fury 4 now.
Yeah,
It's
I'm Wilder,
hilarious.
he's Fury. Because I get knocked out. Oh,
Right. That is so hilarious. Man. Well, I'll be damned. The Bucks flying away with it. So now, we get to revert back to the conversation of, did the Giants fire everyone?
Do the Giants just disqualify themselves as an organization?
I mean, see, that's the crazy part. Okay, look. From somebody literally across the pond, damn it. If you could relegate 4 football teams, a whole division, based on right, just relegate them all, fucking throw them wherever you want. Who are you relegating from the NFL?
I could do anyone. Just anyone.
Any 4.
I was going to say the Patriots, but I'd like to see them competing in football. But obviously, I'd love to see them week in, week out. So we won't go to the Patriots. I respect that. I believe I would probably go with the shittest teams and the most boring organizations. So we'll start off with the Cowboys. I'm kidding.
All right.
Don't worry.
Just throw 10% of Super Bowls in the trash. Right.
We'll go with. Oh, that's a good question. The Bengals, probably
for sure.
No,
the Bengals can get separated into a league. The Jags can get separated into a league.
Absolutely.
The Browns have been on a little bit of a come up, but to me, they're still that team. The Browns can get taken out of it.
Historically, yes.
And let's go with let's go with the Lions. Let's go with the Lions out there. Pretty simple. I believe so. Who did I get? The Jags. All of those teams are AFC teams.
For the most part, I mean, the Lions are NFC.
I could have kicked a few NFC teams in the bin.
You have to pick the Lions just out of principle, and the Browns also out of principle. Teams that have never even been to a Super Bowl and have been around the longest.
The Lions being NFC. My bad.
Out of the current teams that I feel like really should have more of an excuse or have done the least with their time in the NFL, it's the Jags and the Texans. So, because even in Texas, dude, no one's a Texans fan. Oh, I get it. Hey, the Jets probably belong there. Ironically, they're historic. They've won a Super Bowl.
Hey, Giants going back on 4th and 2. Let's see how this one ends out. Oh, no.
Browns, yeah.
He's already ready to be a bandwagon. Oh, the Giants actually make it on 4th and 2. He had that just in case they came back to the playoffs this year.
I was ready. I even had the Odell Beckham jersey, but
I was always supporting the Browns, man.
I
knew it. I knew it.
Yeah. I mean,
paper champions, if you ask me.
I have my Los Angeles Rams jersey in the closet as well.
Just in case. You have to be ready. That's why. Is that why you always buy some merch just in case? Deep down, you always say,
for baseball, I do. I have 12. I have 12 baseball hats. 12 different MLB baseball hats, where it's just hell yeah, dude. I mean, I was ready, dude. No, hey, I get it. I had the White Sox, I had the Red Sox, the Yankees, I had the Dodgers ready. I had everybody. The Braves, obviously. I mean, I had every team ready. I just won't wear the Astros. Fuck that.
You guys just have these laying around, huh?
Dude, absolutely.
Here's a Spurs hat just in case.
Dude, yeah, I have too many. I have stacks around
It's
here.
more of with us at least, it's the merch is a fashion stance. Instead of wearing I wear hoodies with jerseys.
Oh, you know what? I'm really interested to see where Saquon Barkley is in terms of fantasy right now, because I've not seen him do anything. That's another pass where he's
Probably
gained
not much.
no yards.
Probably not much.
If anyone could update us and just what his stats have been today. I know he's coming back off an injury and he's playing for the Giants. There's a lot of things that could go worse, but
currently only has 5.8 points in fantasy.
Only five. So how many yards has he picked up so far in this game?
He has. I gotta check some. Oh, Jeffrey has him. Of course he does.
Tony's on Statman today.
Saquon.
2nd and 21. Daniel Jones looking again to Saquon Barkley, who almost gets stuffed in the backfield, but manages to pick up a few yards. It's about 6 yards there. But once again, almost stopped in the backfield for another pointless and shitty play. We go to the fourth quarter, but there's a flag on the field. Boys, fourth quarter football, 27-10.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Google, turn the lights to red.
Oh. Now we're getting in a feisty mood.
Oh my God! What in the hell?
Didn't expect that,
weird.
did you?
No, I did not.
It's the fourth quarter. It's
you need to do that every time it's red zone. That's what you need to do.
I know. Hold on. Hey, Google, turn the lights to white. There you go. Back normal.
There we are. Normal Tony. We had Buccaneers Tony there for a second.
I was like, oh, here we go. Saquon.
Looking back on the replay stream, just seeing this whole screen red. It's a scary feeling. Absolute scary feeling. Yeah, let's see if we can.
6 carries, 25 yards. 6 receptions, 33 yards.
Okay. It's not bad then.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean,
could be worse, people. It could be worse. That's
not awful. Not awful.
I mean, it's not the worst.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Man, well, hey, it looks like we're right back to our old ways, Mehmet.
One good game, Chris. We had one good game.
And it was dumb exciting for no reason.
Primetime football sucks ass, and whoever comes up with these schedules and these primetime games needs to be reevaluated, and you need a new supervisor, manager, whatever you're bringing in this, because they are always fucking woeful. Always woeful.
What I want to know is when do the flex games start? You know they had that flex schedule where they start.
Next week.
I think is it after the Thanksgiving games?
It has to be.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, it probably has to be, right?
I would think so, because I know the Cardinals are on bye next week as well. I'm looking at it. Actually, that Monday night game might be interesting.
Which game is that?
The Monday night game is that Seahawks Washington football.
Yeah, like I said when Chris was gone, because the teams have all gone to ass right now, right?
Yeah, they're so shit that it might be entertaining.
The Washington football team's actually doing okay, not bad, but the Seahawks are just.
It's the Taylor Heineke thing, you know.
Yeah, I wonder. I generally wonder in this game who is the genuine favorite. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think? Are we rolling with the Seahawks, who should be the favorite, or what? What are we saying to that?
I mean, I would think the football team would be the favorite. You know,
after the way Russell's been playing,
and especially the way they played against certain teams this year, like the way they played against Tampa, and I think if it wasn't for the Chase Young injury, I think they would be even higher up on my probability, but. Knowing their front office is shit. Their coaching is great. Their coaching is great. I'll give Ron Rivera that. I love Ron Rivera. But it's garbage right now. The team is garbage. They can't seem to find a quarterback. They get rid of the guy they drafted in the first round. Now he's a third string backup in Pittsburgh. And now we know they're going to have a new name next year. Probably going to be like the Washington Brigade. Do you think they're
3rd and 28, 3rd and a quarter mile, boys? Oh Lord, no Danny Dimes tonight. Danny depression. That's all we've seen. Scrambles out right, almost tripped again, and he's gonna yank that ball downfield. Fucking absolutely nothing going on here.
What's wild to me is Tom Moore was the head coach at Duke when Daniel Jones was there at Duke. Tom Moore was also the offensive coordinator for Peyton Manning.
Right.
And
so you think
he would learn something?
But it's Daniel Jones, though. What do you learn? what do you learn, boys?
I mean, at least he knows how to run the football because Jesus Christ, Peyton never did.
Yeah. But there is a turf monster that seems to be catching him sometimes, right?
Absolutely. Jason Pierre-Paul, man, Jesus Christ!
I'm trying to see if we can reach out to any UK fans, get them in, man. We need to build up this audience, get that, and also preach up the hammer time, baby. Preach up the hammer time.
Yeah.
That's it.
Let's just talk about hammer time, baby. Come on now.
Yes, sir.
Oh, dude. Hey, man, we're having a Thanksgiving show coming out pretty much tomorrow, actually. So that'll be fun. Actually, Tony, if you want to join, we're actually kind of I'm making it more Cowboy centric, actually. Like the year in review all the way through week 10. I have another super fan that's kind of going to be on and going to be rolling from there.
Hell yeah, I'm down.
Cool.
Boys, I think if we're doing if you're doing a Thanksgiving show, you need some drinks in there. You need some turkey in there. You need to add a few. I think you should add some NFL style challenges where if you lose, you got to take like a shot or something, or you know what I mean. You guys got to have some fun with that one, boys.
Maybe I'm the weird one as well. Is like we need some like Thanksgiving football trivia, and for each wrong answer, you have to take a shot.
Or you know what a good one would be. You know what a good one would be is it would be like which quarterback hasn't ate a turkey on Thanksgiving football.
It might be. Has Tom Brady ever? I mean, I have a hard time believing that he's ever.
He's played on Thanksgiving. Oh, he has. He played against
he has. And he ate a turkey on Thanksgiving.
I'm just saying, I have a hard time believing he's eating turkey.
Right. Yeah, but that
no, he took a big old bite out of that turkey. I remember that.
That was old Tom Brady, right? Like new Tom Brady is all avocados, no carbs, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, he's all over here like I've never eaten a strawberry in my life.
He'll eat avocado turkey. Avocado turkey.
My whole thing is like, how have you never had strawberries?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's not even unhealthy. That's just a personal choice.
Like, what has Giselle done to you?
Butt fumble was on Thanksgiving. Hey, yeah, good set.
Oh crap! Though, wait. Could somebody tell me the date on that one? Because I believe that was also my birthday that year.
Really?
I think so. Because Thanksgiving sometimes falls on my birthday, so it's always the fourth Thursday of November. So
could have been. What day, huh? Your birthday, butt fumble.
November 22nd,
historic.
2011 or 2012, I want to say.
Because 2012, JPV says.
Oh, look at that!
Cowboys lost. Texas lost to TCU.
Fuck off.
And butt fumble happened. All in one day, huh?
He's over here like, oh, TCU beat Texas. Like, shut up.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so the Cowboys do play. So every single time I've watched Thanksgiving football, Cowboys have played, right? So it's Cowboys play every single Thanksgiving. But
no matter what, you will always have a Detroit Lions game on Thanksgiving.
The Cowards.
It's tradition. I think it's because I think it has something to do with getting fans in the building. But I know the Cowboys do it, and Detroit was doing it long before the Cowboys were doing it. So they always will have a home game. And now with the NBC deal, there's always going to be a primetime Thanksgiving game now. This year is the Bills at the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how good that game's going to be.
Well, last year was weird having a game on Christmas Day, man. That felt hella weird, but I enjoyed that, man. Christmas Day and some football, baby. I loved it.
See, I'm the person who's like, I already know there's a full slate of basketball on Christmas Day, so you're not going to get me distracted with the. Especially now the Mavericks are playing on Christmas Day this year.
JP says tradition is one reason, and because Jerry Jones paid off the NFL with, quote, favors. Huh?
Here we go.
I mean, it kind of be that way. You can't really hate on it.
You can't knock him. He might be right on that.
Mm-hmm. You got to do what you got to do to get that ad revenue in, boys.
I hate it, but it's true. Is there any NFL game on?
Hey, this game has been very uneventful.
We have 2 games on Christmas Day for the NFL as well this year.
Oh, sweet! Happy days, boys.
Yeah, we get a
happy days.
1 is going to be on Fox and 1 will be on the NFL Network stateside.
Okay.
The Browns and the Green Bay Packers will be the 3:30 Central Time game.
Okay.
And the nightcap will be the actually this is not a bad matchup. The Indianapolis Colts versus the Arizona Cardinals.
Oh. Okay.
If the baby boy's back, then hey, that's a game, right?
Oh, he should be back. They listed him as 30% for this week. I think he should be ready for next week.
Hey, you got the kids scrambling around in the backyard on Christmas playing football with their new toys. And then you also had the kid on TV scrambling around playing football just in the National Football League. Kyler Murray. I knew a guy who got actually personally blocked by Kyler Murray for making a short joke on his Instagram. So it looks like Kyler takes it just a little personally, if you ask me.
Oh, he does. He's
absolutely. He has to.
But that guy can ball though. Come on, boys. That guy can ball.
Yeah, of course he can. Like I've seen, it feels weird. We're Texan, of course. We saw Kyler Murray play a little bit in high school because Jesus Christ, he was great in high school. Him and Pat Mahomes, we saw them both play in high school.
Right, all from Texas.
I saw him play in college too. I mean, I went to TCU and he went to Tech, right? And we were at college at the same time. No, I disagree.
No, I'm not talking about Mahomes. I'm talking about when Murray was at Oklahoma.
Oh, fucking slaughtered us. That's beyond my time, actually.
But still,
yeah.
The best game I saw Mahomes play at Tech was against Oklahoma, and oh my gosh, I forget the final score of that one, but that was ridiculous.
There was a game I really wish that worked out in favor of Oklahoma just so it could be cooler down the line. It was the 2014 game where TCU upset Oklahoma at home. Number 25 versus number 20. Number 4 in the country, TJ Knight. He ended up becoming nobody.
Being boys from Texas, you could probably turn up to any high school and end up seeing the next NFL prodigy somewhere.
No, yeah.
Actually,
I mean, seriously. There's a lot. There's a lot. I mean, I can't hate on it. It's cool.
Especially when you start looking at the bigger schools in Texas. Absolutely.
Someone's going to be there. A wide receiver, running back, you name it.
And we're in the Metroplex.
Just a quick one, boys. Imagine what the odds are that the Giants get a comeback here, money-wise. What do you think it would be?
Jacob, give me an update on that. I know you're watching.
Probably plus 700 or something.
I'm gonna 7-1 money. I'm gonna give you guys what a English betting site would say here. And
what is it? I bet it equals 7-1.
I don't know if they run it with the same betting style you guys do.
Same odds are the same everywhere. They just read different.
Yeah, just reading it a slightly different way. Let's see. I can tell you what I'd get if I put $5 on them right now. Where would we be ranking in on tonight's
game?
Put
$1. That way I know how much it is.
$1. Well, the lines at the moment have been suspended. We have to wait for the.
I bet. That means something's about to happen.
Yeah. Well, it just means the play's about to happen here. Every time it goes on, it's suspended.
Yeah.
Anytime a big play happens, they lock it up.
First time. So the spread is negative 22.5.
What's the money line though? What's the money line? I mean, I
can't see the money line right now.
If you were to, that's probably because they want to limit it.
Yeah, the money line is not even being available, so I wonder if it's just
They probably want to wait until they probably want to literally wait until they know it's over. They don't want to wait.
Oh, Bucks getting an interception. That's probably the big play we were looking for. Bucks get an interception. That's probably sealing the game out, boys.
Didn't say a word.
Didn't say a word. Tony, you don't need to give anything away. It's a dry game, drier than the Sahara.
That tip,
it
tipped into an interception. I was like, don't even try to bet on that money line at all.
I'm not betting. Don't worry. Fuck betting on these teams.
Chris is looking at the betting lines right now. He's like, "What is it?"
I'm making fun of Jacob. He's doing that trend where they do the Urban Dictionary of their name.
Oh my god!
And his just says lame ass weirdo. Fucking probably 4'11", crusty as fuck, got no hose, everything like that. You know,
I mean, it feels accurate.
Boys, is it over 46 or under 46.5 points?
Ooh,
man,
what we go?
That's actually decently low. But I can see, let's see, because it's 37, so
yeah, that's interesting.
It's tough. That's tough. Those live lines are scary, dude. Those are really scary. The only way to really come out on top is to actually be at the game. You
said plus. What was the money line?
Money line is suspended right now, boys. We have no money line.
Not the money. Oh, my bad. The over under.
Over or under 46.5. 46.5. What are we going with? But even those have been suspended anyway, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, at this point, I would say probably under, just barely. Just
if the night's done, boys. The night's done. Another primetime game down the drain, man.
Man,
it's not as good as last night's, you know.
Mm-hmm. It happened again.
Well, it looked like last night's was going to be an absolute shithouse. That's why I was hoping maybe we would get something down the line. Maybe a few lucky plays the Giants' way, but we are, of course, talking about the New York Giants. Not really.
I mean, if it wasn't for the Survivor Series, I would have joined you guys last night as well.
Jacob's saying that the reason the money line's not showing is because it's literally not even worth presenting.
There's no point betting on it, right?
Not at all.
Yeah, it's not even possible.
I mean, maybe you could put money on the Giants, but I bet it'd be.
I wouldn't even do that. I wouldn't do.
Yeah, you'd be getting an absolute bomb back, wouldn't you? If they did win, at least.
This is why Chris's podcast is the gambling podcast, and I'm just like, I'm here as a fan and who knows knowledge of the game.
Hey, it is what it is.
Just watch. That's all you got to do, man. Watch and observe, and just take it in your stride, boy. Take it in your stride. Yeah, we're going down. It's 27-10 still. The score's been stuck the same. Not like the fourth quarter we saw yesterday, Chris, right?
Hey, probably good thing, though, I mean, for the greaterness of the NFL. I mean, the NFL doesn't care if the Chargers don't win or if the Steelers win.
That's true.
But if Tom Brady, you keep him out the playoffs, people going to be upset.
Yeah. I think Evans is a little bit shaken up after that play. Looks like he had a nice little injury after that.
Yeah, still walking gingerly on the sideline right now as well.
Yeah. And I don't see what happened to him. I think he might have just probably overextended something at least.
See, those kind of injuries scare me more than getting contact or, because you're not messing with anybody. It's just basically
it's your own body.
Yeah, it's your own body. It looks, for me, I just saw a replay of it. It looks like it may have been either like a calf or a hamstring.
Yeah.
Just based on the way he got back up. It's just like, yeah, no.
Yeah, Tom Brady with a close one there, boys. Almost intercepted. A little bit of if you would say, a shit pass, but I mean,
that's Tom Brady.
What do you guys think? Game over. Game over for Danny Dimes.
Game.
Oh,
over.
Absolutely game over. But
Chris,
hey, props to them.
Are you still on this in terms of? Are you still on this in terms of your bet or?
No, not really. I mean, this was literally this was only a part of a 4-team ticket that involved a lot to happen. I mean, there was a lot more that needed to happen than the Nets, the Suns, the Bulls. So there was a lot that needed to go right. But I mean, it was it was a Hail Mary.
Games on this as well?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Suns are gonna win. Looks like 115-111.
Mm-hmm. No, it looks like the Bulls were absolutely disappointed.
We're talking basketball now. It's 3rd and 9. Okay. Huge game, right? On Monday Night
Hey,
Football.
man,
It's 3rd and
hold on
9.
now.
Huge
I mean,
game.
if we want to talk about basketball, let's talk about LeBron James elbowing the shit out of Isaiah Stewart yesterday, and Isaiah Stewart going off.
Wow, man. Tom Brady, 3rd and 9.
Jesus.
Finds the receiver, going to be short. Looks like we're going to have a field goal here. Tony, spoil it for us. Is the field goal good?
It is.
Ah.
Oh yeah,
There we
I
are.
think
We
You told me to do it.
we're gonna have to
I
call.
know.
We're gonna have to call this one, man. I don't know if I can handle another hour of the Bucks blowing the Giants out by 40.
I mean,
Who knows, man?
Oh man,
This is
tough.
This is good
What
blowout
happened to the
football, huh?
Bulls? Holy moly.
See if we can get any Giants fans in here as well. Let's
Oh, hell no. Keep them
clean the house, man.
Keep them out of here. They're the worst. Well, they're
the worst.
They're not worse than Eagles fans, but they're pretty bad.
Which is worse than Giants or Eagles?
Football team fans.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my opinion at least, because I think they're delusional.
No way.
I mean, I think they have. I mean, I think Giants and Redskins fans have everything to like lay their hats on, but Philly fans literally like are gonna spend their whole lives like they tell us that we live in the past, right?
Yeah.
But fuck, like literally talking about like getting laid once and never ever talking and talking about the rest of your life. That is the Eagles. Like
they had to wait until freaking
Stop
Nick
bringing it up,
Foles.
boys. Stop bringing it up.
right. I mean, like, who would lose to them? My God, like, who in the hell would ever let that happen?
I don't know. Maybe a team that leaves out one of its star cornerbacks because there's a bit of controversy in the locker room. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know about that one.
Maybe it was a team with an old wise Michigan quarterback. A good old number 12. I see.
Right, maybe if you're working on his hands as much as his brain.
Absolute backbreaker for Tom Brady to get all the way there, put up huge stats in the Super Bowl just to be let down by the defense because of issues in the locker room. Like that was
that was like the only game he ever balled out in.
Yeah,
it's Super Bowl wise. He absolutely balled out, man.
What sucked for me about that Super Bowl, because I remember that day specifically, I was so sick that day. I was in bed watching the game on my laptop, and I was just like, I jumped up out of my bed for a second, and then I was like, oh, I can't do this right now. Oh, down.
Bro, imagine being sick on the Super Bowl. I could not. I've got to be out. I've got to be watching the game. I've got to be enjoying myself.
I wish I was sick watching the Patriots Rams Super Bowl, because that was that was bad.
Defensive mastermind, my friend. Defensive mastermind.
Oh my God. me and Chris and Jacob were all in the same room watching that game, and it was just like, this is bad.
Primetime football with Chris, it always turns into a slow game. I'll tell you that now.
Man, they turn into blowouts, man. We got lucky last game, but in all fairness, though, it's not like these matchups have been necessarily all that crazy.
Yeah. Great, yeah.
I mean, my God.
The last good one that we saw was what? It's not primetime, but Super Bowl was that Chiefs Niners Super Bowl.
Mm.
And yes, me and Chris were in the same room for that one as well.
Yeah, that was a bad one. Well, you guys, we have a kickoff here after a 20-point shutout right now.
Well,
what a shit game we've got from the Giants,
man.
And to say we even gave the Giants a chance here, Chris. To say you started
I feel like you had
wearing a Giants hoodie. Come on,
right? Man. I mean, my God. I mean, it's still here somewhere, right?
It's still.
I had to bring down the house with the
To be fair, Chris, since you taking that off, the Giants have played a lot worse, right?
Absolutely.
When you had that on, they actually put some points on the board, so maybe it was Chris.
They held it down. They held it down. Yeah, it was Jeffrey's fault because I just wanted to wear black in front of Jeff and show him that the Saints are going to win the Super Bowl.
Oh, and that pass from Daniel Jones, man, just proves just how. What do you think with Daniel Jones? Do you think he is soon to be a backup somewhere around the league, or is he
most likely?
Do you think he gets a replace? You know what, a replacement QB that could come in need for some teams who need a QB is Mitch Trubisky, who I think isn't ready to be a backup quarterback yet. I think he has a bit more in him to play. And I know he played shit in Chicago, but look how it is in Chicago right now. No one can really get the job done. So
It
what do you
sucks that
think?
now he's the backup
Trubisky
quarterback in Buffalo.
in Buffalo,
right now.
right? Yeah, it's such a. I don't think he is a backup quarterback. I still think he has something in the tank to play for at least a team like the Giants,
Cleveland.
maybe
Cleveland.
just one more time to prove himself, or come back to a team whose quarterback is injured and needs to just get out there, go with another team, and prove that it wasn't just the shitness of Chicago that was holding you back.
I could see him in Cleveland, maybe.
Yeah, if they can make it, they look the same away, kind of.
Yeah,
both a bit ugly looking, both with a bit of a weird beard going on.
Both a bit, premature Madonnas, or at least Lit Baker, at least for sure.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. At least he's not as bad as Menzel.
Oh, God, Money Manziel, baby.
He played in literally every league, including the XFL.
I wanted nobody to
SCFL
work out
as well,
more.
bro. SCFL as well, and he was still injured in that league.
Oh, I love watching Canadian football. Don't get me wrong. There's something about how wild the way the formations are.
Okay, in the CFL?
Yeah, 12 men on the field.
Three downs.
12 men on the field, 3 downs, motion receivers like the Arena Football League. And then the championship
big
game
ass
is
end zone, fat ass end zone.
Weird, boy.
It's why is that end zone so big?
Then you can always throw it deep.
And then the field goal posts are like old school NFL right at the front of the end zone.
Yeah, it's strange.
Very.
I've interviewed one guy who I've interviewed a few in the CFL actually.
Blame the French, Mehmet. No, I'm just playing.
Blame the French. Who cares, man? Who cares?
Right. The other half is you creating that sport. No, I'm just playing. It's like French people and British people are like, man,
what can we do here?
What can we do to this? What can we do to this?
I just realized Tom Brady's not even in the game right now. That's
didn't Euro rules exist whenever they had football Europe for a while? Didn't they have their own?
No, I don't. I wasn't even. I don't know what year was that?
The NFL Europa or something like that.
Yeah, NFL Europa.
I don't know.
I know. I've heard rumors about the NFL meeting the last time they had a game at Tottenham. They were apparently meeting with officials from Germany to possibly have a game in Germany next year.
Yeah, but the actual NFL, Tom Brady's not in the game.
NFL Europa, I think that was 2002.
Yeah, I was going to say I was not I don't think I was even conscious then, boys. I don't remember a thing from that.
I think, what is it? There was some NFL quarterback that ended up playing over there and then ended up.
I
think it was Kurt Warner. I swear, I think it was Kurt Warner.
Yeah, you're right. I believe you're right.
God,
is that going to be in the movie?
I swear, if that's not in the movie, then it's bullshit.
I mean, I know they show them in the Arena League.
The Iowa Barnstormers or something like that.
Something dumb. Yeah.
Oh, God. See, I don't even want to watch the movie because it's like, I know what happens.
I know what happens. I just want to see. It's got a pretty good cast. I mean, Dennis Quaid's supposed to be playing the GM, I think, or something like that.
Isn't Dennis Quaid in every sports movie though?
Yeah, he has to. He has to be. You know what I mean?
He was in that Draft Day movie a few years ago.
Quarterback of Dreams, the grocery store of dreams.
Okay, let's be real. That Field of Dreams baseball game this year was sick.
Sick.
That was sick.
Lit. Yeah.
I would never think about watching. Man. It was, but that's what made it cool because it's like they're actually playing this in a built stadium in the middle of a cornfiend.
Middle of Iowa, right?
Nothing happens in Iowa.
We're just a bunch of CBS cameras mounted all over the place.
But then they end up having one of the best games of the year that ends on a walk-off home run. You can't ask for better TV than that.
Against the Yankees, and it's it just looks aesthetically, it just looks cool. It just looks dope.
Wearing the jerseys from the movie and everything. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, come on.
Yeah,
except the only issue that everybody had was the Nike swoosh on all the jerseys.
good bit of commercial branding. You got to throw that in there anyway. Quick question though, football wise. Mm-hmm. With the Bucs winning this, does it give you confidence in this team? We said early on Brady doesn't, lose too many? Is this just a easy team to play, or what? What do you guys think?
Let me check their next few games real quick before I say anything stupid.
Where do we
it's
where do
not
we rank them? Like I said, it's still a playoff team. I guess that's
terrible.
what matters in my book.
Colts next week. Falcons.
Little goat outfit.
Bills on the 12th. Where is it? Jesus Christ! Are they? Oh, Saints on the 19th.
Giants have the football back, 1st and 10.
Imagine Panthers on the 26th.
Oh, that's easy.
Well, it depends on which Cam Newton comes out, because we know at this point Cam Newton's the starting quarterback for the Panthers for the rest of the year.
I just think the Panthers are just not a good enough team to win. Even they struggled against the football team, which I think is a testament to the fact that Cam might be there, but they've still got a long way to go to be.
It could if they were healthy. I mean, like if this team was constructed from day one with Cam Newton, I think they might be kind of solid.
But I think at this point, Darnold has lost another job, in my opinion, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So where's he?
All the hype. Remember all the hype behind Darnold, and without him being stuck behind the Jets, where can he go? And I was kind of behind it to an extent. I was feeling like look, he may do well, but it's still Sam Darnold. Like he hasn't proved himself. Like he hasn't really shown up in any season or any games. He's been a bit off, and but I was willing to give him the opportunity. But looking how it was, I shouldn't even give him the opportunity. He had a good start and then just rolled off the hill, man. Just just disappeared. So I don't know. I think that guy, Brian Hoyer sort of level. I mean, I'd take Brian Hoyer over this dude any day.
I don't think I would take Brian Hoyer over a CFL quarterback, but to be honest with you. But no, Darnold, I think with him, I think he just wasn't in the right situation. I mean, he started playing great when he the first few games in Carolina this year.
He's never been in the right situation, really.
Yeah, but also, like with him, his inconsistencies it's shown big time this year.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't go into a situation where you're in a definite better situation than you were in New York and still look shit.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Also,
Sam
how weird,
Darnold, man.
How weird is it to see Byron Leftwich as an offensive coordinator?
Super.
Daniel Jones or Sam Darnold? You take it.
Daniel Jones on a one-way track to be Jason Garrett. One day he will be a shitty offensive coordinator.
Oh, it sounds like Kellen Moore.
Clapping away. Clapping away on the sideline.
He's like his hero.
Was that Blaine Gabbert in the game?
Yep, Blaine Gabbert is in that quarterback, boys.
Oh,
what are you
swagging out.
Swag,
big old Blaine in there.
6'5".
What time on the clock are you showing, Mehmet?
2:54, my friend. 2:54.
Man, yep, ball game, man. Ball game.
Are we kept up with each other, Chris, in there?
Yeah. I'm like slightly behind, but no, I'm right there with y'all.
Oh wow.
That's it. That's it though. That's it.
Chris
man, that's it.
Chris is kept in somehow.
Yeah, that's it,
man.
Wasn't a good ending.
Tough game, man. Tough game, but hey.
Started out at the sideline there.
Can't be ashamed of it, though, as a Cowboys fan. Always fun to watch the Giants be disappointed. Like I said, I love watching local media after, like, devastating losses. That's probably what I'm going to spend my time doing after this.
Watching or listening? Oh.
Both. I like for the first month or two of the year, I love listening to Philadelphia media. I'll always love hearing local Lions because, I mean, from doing journalism, you have to always find like the positive notes. But when your team is so shitty, you can tell when they're just reaching. Like, fuck, like it really sucks. Like, like covering the Lions and saying that they have a future is tough to say out loud. Yeah. You know what I mean? So, like, I always find those fascinating to watch. Like, and there's a lot of big-time Jets fans. Greeny, Rich Eisen, right? There's a lot of prominent Jets fans who are vocally and like famously upset and just depressed, and I like soaking that in.
Greeny,
Greeny and Rich Eisen, they're both big Jets guys and huge in American sports media. So like, fascinating to watch them just cry like every week for like the last 15 years.
And it's like Stephen A. with his Pittsburgh Steelers and his New York Knicks. Oh my God! When he starts talking about the Knicks,
So dumb. So like, the reason it's hard to even compare because the Knicks are an actual shitty franchise.
But their fans are. I will go ahead and say it because my dad is also a fan of the Knicks. Their fans are just as bad as Dallas Cowboy fans. Seriously, they are just as delusional as Dallas Cowboy fans. And look, we're more the like-minded Cowboys fans who are not going to say, "Hey, we're going to be this good every week." But it's the fans who are like, "Oh, we're going to win the goddamn Super Bowl." Stop. Stop.
You guys have been winning the Super Bowl for the past, I don't know what, about 6 seasons, 7 seasons.
In all fairness, think about this. The last time we won it was Super Bowl 30. We had 5 divided by 30 is what? Exactly. That's a shitload. Right. Percentage-wise, come fucking on. How could you not feel like your cock is the biggest on the planet when you have 18% of Super Bowls?
After so long.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But think about it. In fact, we went to 8. We went to 8. We went to 8 out of 30. So,
I mean,
but
a
lot. Even as a Patriots fan, I can say we've had success in the past. All that matters now is where we are now, and I'm never going to go
Right. But if those were your first 20 years, wouldn't be feeling the same way, right? Probably wouldn't even be a Patriots fan.
We still have a better winning percentage in the Super Bowl than the Patriots do.
Yeah, I mean, about the same.
We have more Super Bowls.
No. Think about the 70s and 80s losses in the Super Bowl. You got to remember those.
You got the 70s loss. You got the 90s loss.
85, they lost to the Bears.
No, the 85 lost. No, there was no 70s losses. 85 loss, 96 loss.
There was a 70s loss against the Cowboys.
No, we did not lose against the Cowboys.
Well, not the Cowboys. That was thinking.
No, they lost to obviously the Packers. They lost to the Bears. They lost to the Eagles, and then they beat everybody else. Yeah. Actually, they're 6-3.
They lost.
We're 5-3.
Lost to the.
I'm saying we have 6.
Lost to the Giants twice.
Oh, wait, that's true. We lost the Giants twice. I'm tripping. Forget Eli Manning almost doesn't resonate in my brain.
Neither does he in mine, Chris. Neither does he in mine.
The thing is, everybody.
But then even think about this: Patriots been around 20 years, and they've been in like 20% of the Super Bowls.
Mm-hmm.
So it's on the flip side too. Like it literally works both ways. Just saying, man, it's crazy. It's fascinating. I love what. I mean, the Patriots were good for football the same way the Warriors were. They got a lot of people interested. It's a great example. There are a lot of international Patriots fans because, hell, it gets you involved. It's like there's a team that is consistently good that you can wrap your head around. Even if, at first you don't know that much, you're like, well, I fucking know Tom Brady. I know Bill Belichick. Right? It's easy to kind of get. You're not just gonna walk in. You're just not gonna walk into being a Titans fan from overseas.
Exactly. It's kind of the same way as American fans being fans of FC Barcelona or Real Madrid for a long time.
Yeah.
They knew who Lionel Messi is. They knew who Cristiano Ronaldo is. It's kind of same manner.
You just can't expect someone to pick up a team like the Browns when they're 0-16 in the UK.
Of course not. Of course not.
Every single Sunday watching it, sometimes staying up to 4 or 5 a.m. and going 0-16.
That's impossible.
There's going to be very few fans that go, yeah, I like this, or I want to stay as a Browns fan. You know what I mean? I know there is one guy who, even when they were going 0-16, was actually flying from the UK to watch their games every single week. That's how devoted he was. But for most people, it's like, bro, why would I waste my time, my effort, my money on buying merch for a team that is just shit?
Right. When instead I could spend my time in merch on a team who's guaranteed to be good regardless.
Hold on.
I mean, that's fair. It's fair assessment.
Mike Glennon on the field.
Oh, Mike Glennon? My God, there's everybody
I thought
there.
It was Gabbert, my bad.
Hey, G Money. That's hilarious.
Hey.
But yeah, no, I agree what you're saying. If you are, you know what I mean? If you're a fan of the sport or want to get into it, the team you don't want to be picking up right now is Detroit.
It's also a generational thing too. I mean, shit. I'm sure there's Cowboys fans where you are who are just older than you.
Bears, a lot of Bears fans who picked up the sport in the 80s when the NFL first started coming to the UK. A lot of Bears fans from the 80s who maybe picked up like a magazine and saw the beers in there and learned
I
about
believe
the
it.
beers,
I believe it.
ruthless defense, and stayed with them, man.
Yeah, I mean, I totally get that.
The
Yeah,
Packers have a huge fan base here as well.
Yeah, I mean, hell, the Rockets are the official team of China. That's random.
Until the what is it? Until the old GM was like, "Hey, support Hong Kong," and
right. Yeah, I can see that being such a hot button point now.
Who's that huge Chinese star basketball player?
It was Yao Ming. Yeah,
it was Yao
Ming. He played
for
the Rockets.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
that's why. Yeah,
it all made sense.
Kobe Bryant was really big in China as well. So
China have a really big basketball and baseball following. To be fair, but the one thing I bet you'd be surprised of is they actually have a huge football following, along with Japan, and I believe the Japanese all-star team, like kids all-star team, actually beat the Americans high school all-star team.
Wait, like an American football?
Yeah, you can watch the whole game. Yeah, they beat the brakes off them, man.
Nagasaki, Matsuyoku to the end zone for the. Like what the fuck? Like oh my god, there's so many syllables going on here. Like,
am I tripping to say that game was also at the Tokyo Dome as well?
The Tokyo Dome. What the fuck?
It was a Cowboys stadium, AT&T.
Oh my god, that's even better.
I've never even been to Japan. But if there's a Tokyo Dome, I fucking guarantee it blows SoFi out of the water.
Tokyo Dome is
just have like fucking koi fish underneath the field, like you just see them swimming and shit, and like all types of dumb stuff like that.
Is the one of the main baseball stadiums.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Didn't they have like that? I don't know. You ever seen the old school Bad News Bears, where they played the Tokyo team or the Japanese team? Is that like the same?
Kind of the same thing. Yeah, because now it's renamed the MetLife Dome or something like that.
I'm dead. Wait, they have ads?
Yeah, they got ads.
Yeah, Japan's capitalist. I'm tripping.
Oh my god, yes.
I was about to say, there's no way China has ads for anything.
Well, depends on what it is.
Brought to you by us. We know everything.
Brought to you by ESPN Deportes.
Right, that's the funny thing about China. You could say anything about them, they won't even hear it over there. They won't even. They have no idea.
My apologies. Japan lost, but by only 4 points.
And where was it? You said it's the Cowboy Stadium.
In the Cowboy
that'd be kind of crazy. I feel like that'd be a bigger deal if like a bunch of Japanese kids came and beat a bunch of quite frankly, black kids. Like
by 4 points though. I mean,
it's tough.
Talent. Germany has a lot of talent coming out of there. They love football over in Germany.
Are we sure this wasn't flag football? I just have a hard time.
No, it was definitely American football.
Hey, their quarterback was tortured.
11 on 11.
Yeah.
Imagine like Japanese Kyler Murray. All they need is all football needs is their own Tiger Woods, half Asian, half black. Just take the league by storm. Completely just generational talent. That'd be crazy. That would be so nuts. That'd be so cool. Kyler Matsuzaka.
I mean, it's like what is it Ryu Nakamura in the NBA right now, who is half black, half Japanese.
Oh yeah. The kid from the Knicks.
No, he's on the Wizards.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, you lost me with basketball talk.
Don't worry. I'm sorry. I had to bring him up.
No, I'm just saying that'd be crazy, man.
Hey,
so what? They name this out.
30 to 10, boys.
Tom Brady 30 for 46, 307, 2 touchdowns, and that dumbass interception that was caused by Mike Evans.
Yep.
Oh man, man! What a game, fellas! Well, hey, it's been fun being here. Hell, Tony, we gotta run back tomorrow, man. I mean, we're gonna be doing the Cowboys thing tomorrow, so I'll talk to you soon.
Bro. Just keep me updated, of course.
Other than that, Mehmet, hell, man, it's been fun, dude. Thanks for having us on here.
It's been awesome, man. Hey, just a little context breaker. The game finished around 10 minutes ago for us, so that's 4:10. Yesterday, the game finished at 5 o'clock. So just to let you know, this game has flown by. We're an absolute beating down by the Bucs, and it could have been way worse. Let's be honest. Could have been a lot harsher out here, boys.
Yeah,
could have been.
Absolute pleasure. Tony, happy birthday, man. Hope
Appreciate
you enjoy the rest of it. keep eating that ice cream, keep smiling along, keep enjoying it. Chris, been a pleasure as always. Hope you guys I forgot about it being Thanksgiving on Thursday, so I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. And thank you very much for joining me, boys.
Hey,
Hell yeah,
hopefully we
man.
can do this again next week as well.
Yeah,
Hell
awesome,
yeah, man.
boys.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me on, man. Y'all all take it easy, and you get some rest for once, dude. Jesus
I
Christ.
will.
Go to
Early
sleep.
bed.
Jesus.
But Europa League tomorrow. Leicester City. Let's go.
Oh,
Yeah, boy.
let's run it. Let's run it. Let's run it.
We'll
Oh,
be there,
man.
my friend. We'll be there. Anyway, boys, thank you for joining. Thanks to everyone who's watched and said hello in the comments. Thank you so much. And we'll see you in the next primetime game. Thank you, and have a nice Thanksgiving, boys. See ya.
Deuces.
Later.